Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful day it is. Hi. Do I smell like New York City?
You smell like a dirty, dirty sewer.
You smell it when I walk in? Yeah. I was just in New York. We got in late last night. I have to tell you.
You're a traveling fool.
I'm a traveling man is what I am. I was in a musical called, oh my God. What was it called in elementary school? And there was a song called "A Ramblin' Man is what I am. I travel the whole day through. Something that dump." And there was "Muddy River, the Mississippi, Muddy River, the Mississippi, Muddy River, the Mississippi. We all work for the man."
Oh, whoa, I've never seen that.
You don't know that?
I don't know it.
Showboatin'. Showboatin' the music. Oh, damn it. Now, this is a memory that's just flashing back to me.
That just happened.
That just so ready. Let's do YouTube. Showboatin'. Showboatin', I believe.
Are you sure it wasn't just specific to your small
musical? Showboat musical. Oh, no. Showboat. No, hold on. Showboat was a different musical. That's the one with Old Man River.
Yeah.
So what was my musical called?
There's nothing called Showboatin', right? There's not a play called Showboatin'.
Showboatin' would be a real poor man's ripoff of Showboat. Showboatin'. What if I just said Ramblin' Man? Ramblin' Man comes up. Ramblin' Man. A ramblin' man is what I am. But no, those are the Altman brother.
Okay.
Ramblin' Man.
Maybe this was just your music teacher wrote this for her own.
No.
I don't know that song at all.
Because Salvador, I sang it one time, "The Mighty River, the Mississippi," and Salvador knew it. Hold on, Salvador might know this. Let's call Salvador on the phone right now.
I love
gotta
this
get
prayer.
him on.
This is the best prayer ever. Mighty River.
The Mississippi, mighty river, the Mississippi, mighty river, the Mississippi. We all work for the man. Anyway, true words never spoken. We all work for the man.
You know, we sure do.
Fagsy Malone is here. Fagsy Malone joining the show. Great friend of the show, Fagsy Malone. That's whose voice you're hearing. Nikki Boyer is here.
Hi, y'all. I love that we just went right into something.
I just need him to pick it up, though, because... No. Okay. Shit. Hey, if people listening live right now know, if you did this in your elementary school, call 424-253-0504. Or hit us up on Twitter at Buttricky. Okay, also, what's flooding, the reason I started smiling about, because I'm like, maybe my elementary school teacher, like music teacher, was odd, because I think his name was Mr. Valentine, and I don't think he was there that long. It was like a quick turnover.
Oh.
Here's Salvador. Put a pin in that story.
Okay.
Hi, Sal.
Yeah.
Hi, we're live on the podcast. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you remember how we sing that song? We were both in that musical in elementary school where it's like, "Mighty River, the Mississippi, we all work for the man." And then you remember that? And there was like "Ramblin' Man." What was the name of it? I thought it was like Showboatin'.
Showboat.
What?
Showboatin'.
Showboatin'.
He's right.
That's so. I'm.
Okay, so somebody.
Showboatin'.
Listen. Salvador, just give me one second. Showboatin' the musical. Showboatin' as in like showboatin'. Showboatin'.
Okay.
The like boatin' IN? I'm unfortunately. Let me do a Google search, you guys. This will pay off eventually.
Somebody said "Muddy River" Mark's theme song.
I think I said "Muddy River" first, but it's "Mighty River." I think I messed up.
Okay.
Showboatin'.
Nobody seems to know in the chat room either.
Showboatin' the musical. Hold on.
I'm pretty good with my musicals too.
There's Showboat, but not Showboatin'.
I think your school might have just made their own version of it.
But both of our schools did this?
What's in the ballpark of Showboat?
Well, what songs are on Showboat the musical? Maybe it was Showboat and we just called it Showboat.
That's what I think. I think it is Showboat.
Does anybody else have on the internet? Can you look up?
I've been looking. I've been typing in everything you've said and nothing is coming up. I think it's just called Showboat, people are saying.
It is. It has to be.
Showboatin'. Your school was just being hip.
No, we never. Why? Listen, me as a child never sang this. Never. Then this is from Showboat the musical. This is not me as a child. Believe it or not, this is not me at 8 years old.
Somebody said it is Showboat.
There's an old man called Mississippi.
Can you picture me at 8 and this coming out of my mouth?
That's the old man that I want to.
Anyway, Sal, I don't know it. I don't think it was called Showboatin'.
People are saying it's just Showboat,
It's
but
just
it's
Showboat.
not.
It's not. Let me tell you something. It
not.
wasn't Showboat.
Well, it
Was
wasn't
it-
Showboatin', because that doesn't exist.
Sal, if it comes to you, let me know,
I
okay?
think Sal just is agreeing with you because
All
he
right.
loves you a lot.
I love you.
Bye. Oh,
He's
I miss
like
him.
working.
I know.
So wait a minute.
Sweet. I wish he was here.
So only you and Salvador are the only two people in the world that think Showboatin' was the musical and know the song from it.
Ramblin' Man is what I am.
The musical is
It
Showboat.
needs to be turned on.
No, I wasn't in Showboat. I was in a different musical in elementary school, I believe, and Salvador believes called Showboatin', and it had this song. I'm a ramblin' man is what I am. I ramble the whole day through. That's the song.
Okay,
and then
alright.
they had Mighty River, the Mississippi. Mighty River, the Mississippi. Mighty River, the Mississippi. Everyone, we all work for the man.
Are you sure this isn't something that maybe your elementary school put together based
By the way,
upon...
Mark is late in every
No, yeah.
single way. Welcome to the show.
I went in the wrong studio and they're like broadcasting next door and they're like, what are you doing in our studio? I was like, oh, sorry.
So the only reason that I think you guys may be onto something is that because my Mr. Valentine was odd. Like, do you know what song he made us sing for the school play? The school no, let me hold on. You two, no one else knows this song, but it was like on. Do you remember the song? Kyrie lazing down the road that I must travel. What is that song?
I don't know that one.
How do I even spell it? Kyrie Alazon. How do it said Kyrie in Alaska. We got it, Mark. What's the name? How do you spell it? Kyrie.
I don't know that.
Kyrie, I don't.
Kyrie.
Kiri.
CJ, do you know? Did you ever sing this one in elementary
don't know
school?
these.
No.
No.
What songs were you singing in elementary school?
Okay.
We were singing.
It's I know what it
This
means.
little light of
I think it's
mine.
called
Oh,
Road
that's
That
okay.
I've Less
I like
Traveled.
that song. This little light of mine, keep it simple.
Nikki.
Kyrie Elazon, which is Greek for Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it was weird, right? So
I loved that
spell it
song.
for me.
Kyrie, capital ELEISON. Kyrie Elazon.
Here we go. So this is this is what Ross at 8 years old was singing.
Yes. Oh, I love little Ross. Oh, I would have hugged you.
There were hand movements that went along with it. It was like
So you think because he did this song, therefore he could have made up Old Man River Showboatin'?
coming at you.
Oh.
Here's Kyrie Eleison.
It's a good one.
Wait till it kicks in, but it's hyper religious, and we was a public school.
Oh.
Like the
Oh.
video that's accompanying this is just Jesus
These are
with his
all so
hands
obscure.
out
I don't-
and a cross. Okay, listen. This is where it really takes
This is Peter Gabriel.
Mr. Mister?
Yeah, Mr.
Oh,
Mister.
Mr. Mister. At the same time.
Oh yeah.
Something in my soul. Like that.
Yeah.
My soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a good 20-some years. Why was 8-year-old
I
Ross
love this
singing this
song.
song?
Because
it
it's
reaches
amazing.
into where I cannot hide.
Because it was
Amazing.
popular then.
That's right. It's
So
Yeah, was
what
it
were the
popular?
words to the Ramblin' Man song again that you said? Because I think I found it.
A rambling man is what I am. I've rambled the whole day through. Something, something, under my feet.
Oh, that's
Something,
not-
something, thing. Okay.
Sorry.
Song of the South.
I'm not finding it anywhere. I'm looking on computer, phone. It's not anywhere. I think your teacher made it up. And Salvador.
So it's not the Allman Brothers Band.
The Allman Brothers Band.
Allman Brothers.
I like this song.
Flame. How are the words coming back to me?
Because it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
No, it's a lame song.
That song was played on the radio so much.
Oh.
You probably
Yeah.
heard it. It was like a top 40 hit.
Was
been
it
on,
really?
Yeah, it would
Take
have
it
been
away.
on.
Hold on,
It
come
would have
on.
been on Casey's weekly top 40.
Blazing down the road that I must travel. Kyrie Eleison through the dark highway of the night. Oh, no. Kyrie Eleison. Where I'm going, will you follow?
Will you follow?
Yeah.
Kyrie Eleison.
What year was this? Like
I'll tell you
88?
right now. I didn't like it then. I
Yeah,
don't like it
I
now.
understand.
I didn't like it then, and I
What?
don't like it now.
Is this still the prayer?
Are you grumpy?
I think it's
Yes,
enjoyable.
it's
I
still
like
fair.
that song.
People are asking.
Yeah, it's still the prayer. Straight talk on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Straight talk.
He's the gay best friend you wish you had and know you need.
This is tough love, honey.
Now, here he is, Ross Mathews.
Give me some straight talk, and hold the sugar, please. Straight talk, sounds pretty sweet to me. Now talk to me in circles and some mumbo
Jumbo Jive. Hi, everybody. Mumbo Jumbo Jive. Hello and welcome to the program. Glad we really got to the bottom of that.
Yeah,
I don't think we're all on.
Well, I don't know if we're all on. Hey, Willie is not here today. Willie and Mike and J-Rod, my computer wasn't on either. I was playing a sound effect. We couldn't hear it.
Play it again.
Oh, there's working. Willie's not here, but J-Rod is here.
Yes, I am.
Okay, J-Rod.
J-Rod is definitely here.
Glad you are here.
J-Rod. You look good.
Mark is here. Our friend of the program, Faxon Malone, is here today. You're gonna
Hi,
be,
everyone. Hi, Ross.
We are so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
You are a listener extraordinaire. You've contributed much to the show, and you have much more contributions to share with us today.
Yes, I have a lot of contribution. How do you say it? Contribution.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, weren't you in Oklahoma?
The musical.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew that.
There couldn't be a better time to start in life.
Wait,
it ain't too early and it ain't too late. Starting as a farmer with his brand new wife, soon to be living in a brand new state.
Okay, what about
gonna treat you great?
You know it too? What about the farmer and the cowman should be friends?
Yeah.
It's all Cher. I turn into Cher every
swear
time.
to God, there I am. Hey, how about I got to Kansas City on Friday.
I love it. I played Will Parker.
Saturday I learned a thing or two.
Well, everything's up to date in Kansas City. We all know that. Okay, so, but I'm moving on. Don't finish the song. Moving on.
Poor Jude is dead.
He's like, oh, leave. Mark is here. CJ is here. Hi, CJ. Thrilled you're here. Nikki is here. Hi, Nikki. CJ had a migraine yesterday. What was that about? So what happens when you have a migraine?
Could barely move. You don't want to move.
You don't want to move?
Were you going through Ross
That's
withdrawal
terrible.
since he was that what it was? Where you needed your fix because he was in New York for so long?
No. So I had a bit of migraine, and I took a pill, and I felt better today a little bit.
What did you take?
Sam gave me something.
I got stuff.
An Excedrin or something.
Something like that.
Excedrin migraine,
I
yeah.
only asked because I was in New York City for the GLAAD Awards.
Yes,
I hosted the GLAAD Awards. We'll talk about all of that. I was in there for a long time. I actually just got back late last night, which is why we're doing the podcast later this week.
You smell like a sore?
I smell like New York. I was there, and I am so tired. Something about travel, and then when you're in New York, it's just go, go, go. We just from hosting the thing took a lot of prep, right? And then afterwards, every day was just like chock full of meetings, running through the city to get to all these meetings, which is great because I don't have a job, and all these meetings might lead to a job.
Right.
But I am legitimately tired. Like last night, I came home, and you know, like when you're a kid, like a toddler, and you fall asleep in the back of your car, and they can like pick you up and bring you to your room, and you wake up in the morning like, when did we even get home from Grandma's?
Yeah.
I don't know when I got home from Grandma. I fell asleep on the couch, and I woke up this morning in the bed.
Did you drink on the plane?
Like not a ton.
You slept on the plane.
I slept on the plane too.
Oh, wow.
My
that's
point,
good.
but see, I love that Mark knows that I slept on the plane because that means you were watching me, and it brings me to something. Salvador hit it on the head this weekend because I every time I saw Salvador, I go, Mark had eggs and a banana and a pastry. He put it in a scone in his pocket, so he's fine. And he's like, how do you know exactly what Mark ate? And I go, I study Mark. And his every move. And this whole weekend was about and Salvador was like, you're obsessed with everything Mark does. I know how many cocktails he has. I know what time he took his marijuana THC thing.
Oh.
We'll get to it.
Wait,
I know exactly what he orders at every restaurant. I know everything.
But I can see why you would, because I was fascinated. I saw those pictures on Instagram of the luggage.
Yeah, well, he carries
that was a R2D2.
Yes.
Like,
and every time he grabs it.
My bag is, he says the same joke.
I say the same joke every time we get out of a car and like the driver hands Mark his bag. He starts to walk away. I go, sir, I'm sorry. You handed him a toddler's bag. Or when Mark starts walking, I go, Mark, no, you grabbed a toddler's bag.
I get more compliments and comments on that bag. Where did you get that? I want that bag.
Star
Wars people are nuts.
You do get compliments and comments, but it's almost like, you know, if somebody came in
I know what you're gonna
and
say.
was wearing like a Muppet neon orange fur jacket, and you'd be like, "Wow, jacket!"
Yeah.
It's like that.
I was
Whoa, bag! Hey, bag! Look at that bag, which is different than "I love your bag,"
But
right?
I mean, you've heard people where they've asked me where I've gotten it and all that other stuff, so I'm not going to agree with you.
But
on
a
this.
lot of it wouldn't it isn't like, "Whoa!"
I think you're putting I think you're hearing it through a filter.
Fair enough. I actually ask myself that because I don't want to judge. I really am. I try not to shame Mark. I'm just fascinated by his every move.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there. I mean, you're closer to him, but I am obsessed with him. The whole look, the bright colored socks, and you know what I love is the button that is
I know,
starting to kind of. But I
Do
kind
you
of
want
like.
to know my weight today?
Well, I was, oh my God!
Fascinated
All
with all
right,
that.
let's go. There was food in New York. It's hard to avoid food in New
It would
York.
not be a takeoff. Give us a week, Will.
We'll add on some weight. So the highest was 232.
Yes.
Then you got down to a certain
It was
point.
217.4 when we left on Friday.
Okay, that's great,
That's
Mark. That's real
good.
progress.
Yes.
Kiss progress.
Yeah.
So where are we now?
This morning.
When you got back from New York, which is 5 days, we were there. 6 days.
I want your prediction.
Oh, we're gonna do this. Okay. I predict 230, 217. You said. I
Yeah.
predict 8 pounds. I'm gonna say 8 pounds, which would bring me to 225. 225. Nikki, I'm gonna write this down. Ross is 225.
I say 220.
220 says Nikki.
So you were at 217. You went to New York and you gained. We were trying to guess how much.
Yes,
So,
what you
And
want.
remember, I flew too last night.
Okay.
That
okay,
does
so
affect
I'd
you.
say it's around 29, like 229.
229, which would be how much of a gain? That'd be a 12-pound gain
12
in 5-6
pounds.
days.
It's easy to gain.
Okay,
I mean,
CJ.
227.
227.
That is the place to be.
I love it.
Marla Gibbs.
Okay, Mark.
Well, if we're playing Price is Right rules,
Yes.
it would be CJ.
What's the number without going over to 228?
228.
Wow, so that is an 11-pound weight gain.
Yeah.
Wow, in 5 to 6 days.
Yeah. 5 days. 5 nights, 6 days.
Well, okay, let's go
Wow.
through, and I don't shame you because
No.
Lord knows, honey.
I know exactly. I was doing well. Well, I exercised the first day we were there.
Great.
That was the
good.
last time I did that.
Yes.
Sunday, I was kind of lazy.
Yes.
I was very lazy. I didn't leave my room till 2 o'clock.
Tell us why you were
That's
lazy.
the best.
I took a THC capsule in the morning.
Oh, in the morning.
Yeah, when I got up, I took a thing and I had some snacks and stuff in the room, and I was just like, I was really bummed that I couldn't be with my kids on a Sunday and play with them. Once I got over all that, I was like, well, fuck it, I can't change it. So I just sat in the room and did nothing.
How
Yeah.
nice. Thank God. A minute away
Watched
from the kids.
Suicide Squad.
Okay, and then walk me through the mistakes.
The mistakes are when you drink and eat THC mints, and then you go home and you're like, I'm still hungry. And at that time, the only things that are open in New York are bad things. So there would be a slice of pizza here, because I was also on a budget. And then I did the last night we were there. Yeah. I stopped because I'm like, I haven't had any deli. So I stopped at
Well, let me break.
Linder's
Let me time
Deli
out. Let
and
me
got
time.
a-
Let me
a,
time. Can you time out?
Yeah.
So, Mark, there's this new thing where he mixes the THC mints with okay. Can I?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, because I'm trying to break it down. And again, no judgment. I just am fascinated by this, okay? So he'll pop 2 mints that have marijuana in them, okay?
5 milligrams mint.
Okay. So then he says, and this is he's like, I don't want to drink, okay? So we're like, before the show, happy hour, it's a tequila, and it's real strong, right?
It was real strong.
So then we go to the show, and at the show, he buys, what was it? What'd you get to
About
drink
everybody
there?
around
Which
the
is
show.
so nice of you.
I got a small wine, and then you got like a gallon of wine.
Which we shared. It was like a large that
It
we
was
shared.
the biggest glass of
And
wine
we
I've
didn't-
ever seen.
We didn't finish
At the
it
show?
for the
Not
record.
finished.
What?
At the show?
At the
Like
show.
what?
Kinky Boots.
Oh,
Kinky Boots,
gotta
yeah,
go.
which is great. Go see
wanna see
Kinky
that.
Boots, great.
Yeah, it was fun.
And then we went out after that, and so he continued to drink. He's like, I didn't mean to drink, and just mix it with that. Oh, I'm getting tired. Okay. So we walk, and who hasn't eaten pizza in so long, we were like, I need a piece of pizza. So we stopped and ate pizza, and it didn't taste good, but we ate it. We needed something in our tummy.
First, we went to that's the night we went to the Is that karaoke night?
No, we just stopped in. But anyway, the whole point is whatever.
Well, no,
So-
because I needed a shot for that. That's why.
Oh, super. So then I forgot where I was. So we had a little slice pizza, and then we're gonna go to another bar. And Mark goes, I'm going home. Oh, whoa, I gotta go. So we were like, okay, Mark,
No,
go,
I just
go,
said I'm
bye.
gonna- I said I'm tired. I'm gonna go.
tired.
I'm gonna go.
So while he's eating pizza on the side of the road like this, like he goes, I'm tired. You guys go ahead.
I was not like
So I was
that.
like, okay, goodbye, Mark. Bye, see you. And then next morning, I said, did you go home? Did you do? He's like, I kind of stopped and got something to eat. So after dinner and a slice of pizza.
Well, I didn't finish that slice of pizza. It was not good pizza.
So what did Mark, what would you think you would grab as you know what, I still need just a little thing to just like top it off. I just need a little,
Like a little
donut.
sweet, like a donut.
donut
Like
maybe,
sandwich.
a little something.
A little bag of
Sandwich.
chips.
A sandwich. That'd be ridiculous, Mark.
Reuben.
Mark got a Reuben.
That is rough.
CJ's like, yeah, what's
Oh,
wrong
it
with
was.
that?
I'm only gonna eat part of this, and then next thing I know, I'm laying in the bed like a fat fuck. With like,
Yeah.
it was good.
And there was ice cream on the plane, and there were cookies
Oh, yeah.
on the plane, and we didn't say no to anything. Mark
No.
loves a free food. We had access to what they call the executive lounge, where you can go and grab a bottle of water
Oh,
or
I love
something.
that, yeah.
And he would just stuff pastries in his pockets.
I
Yeah.
did not. I stuffed one base. Where I got the scone was I had because of my status with the
So
thing.
did you
a little-
not? Did you not stuff pastries in your pocket?
Pastries is a plural.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
But you know, it
I
was.
don't know how you gained 50 pounds on your trip.
No, but he will lose it by next week. He'll lose it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and
you're
I'm
going
gonna
to jump back on the wagon, right? I mean,
Oh
you're
yeah,
gonna
I
get
already
back
did
on.
today.
Yeah.
I'll probably drop 5 pounds by tomorrow.
Yeah, totally. You're
Because
good.
also, you know, when you
good.
get off a plane, there's this. You even if you eat nothing, you gain weight when you go on a plane because of the pressure differences,
that's right.
I guess, or something like that. Because you retain more water.
I
or something.
I made sure to walk at least 15,000 steps every day.
That's
we walked a
great.
lot, like 7 miles a day.
That's good.
And I still gained like 2.5 pounds, but I think it part of it's the
Really?
plane and things, so I'll be fine tomorrow.
You'll be fine.
Because I'll be good. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the weight update. Taya was supposed to be here. Tater Tot was
Aw,
going to be
man.
here. I know, but something came up last minute, so she's not here. So
I miss her.
know.
Something good?
Although,
Work stuff. Yeah.
I
That's good.
texted Taya multiple times this week on accident because my stepdaughter's name is Taya F. Her last name begins with an F, and Taya F here. So every time I text my stepdaughters, I accidentally put Taya in the mix, Taya Faber.
yes, it's
and
hilarious.
I said, "Hey, having vegetable soup tonight." And then Ella, my other stepdaughter, goes, "Nikki, you keep texting the wrong Taya." And Taya Faber's like, "I love vegetable soup." I'm like, "Fuck."
Why didn't you put Taya
cute.
Faber in his tater? Put her in his
Thank
tater
you.
tot.
Doing it right now.
Oh yeah, put Taya as Tater
It's
Tot.
Tater Tot.
Yeah.
But I don't call her. I call her Taya.
Whatever.
But I just got to change it clearly.
So she was supposed to be here. She wants
I
to be
miss her.
here. I know. Yeah. So I hosted the GLAAD Awards in New York.
Yeah,
Oh
can we
my
talk
gosh.
about
that?
So
Can
many
we-
famous people in the audience.
Oh.
Why don't we put because I worked on the monologue with Taya and Jackie B. Why don't we? And it was a big hit. I have to say it was a big hit. It was my 4th time doing it. Why don't we take that monologue and put it at the end of today's show so everybody can
that's
hear
a
it?
good
if they
idea.
haven't
Good
heard
idea.
it.
And
Good
it was
idea.
so good that who posted it up online wanted an exclusive on it.
Billboard.com posted it online, said nice
Wow.
things. I know.
No, Ross, I just got to say, that monologue made me feel prouder, if I could feel prouder. It made me even more proud to be a gay man. It was so beautiful. Okay, I just got to say, were you nervous? Was it nerve-wracking?
You know what's so funny is that like here I'm not nervous, right? When I'm on live TV, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous at all. But when there's a room of like 1,000
Yeah.
people looking up at you, and in that room includes Don Lemon and Deborah Messing, Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, these people, it's like unbelievable. Big stars looking up at you. And like I do like 15 minutes at the top, and then I'm out throughout the show, you know. But it's
Right.
like. You bomb. You got 2 hours left to like keep bombing. So I was nervous. Plus, like I've done well the past 3 times, so I wanted to like continue doing
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So I actually was nervous, and I worked really hard too because like it's not exactly a great time for the community. You know, it's like tough
Right.
because of the leadership and the potential
That's right.
legislation coming
Right.
through. So, but I wanted to like acknowledge that and say it's still time to fight, and then be funny,
Yes.
and then not end on a downer.
The sage thing was great. It was so
Well,
good.
you'll
It
see.
worked.
Yeah.
And let me just say one more, the white jacket, the fact that you kept that jacket that clean, I was impressed by
So
that.
I wore a white tuxedo jacket at the end of the night, 0 stains.
That was amazing.
0.
I noticed
0
that. I was like,
stains.
how did he do that?
I don't know. I do not know.
I watched you in the live stream, and the guy interviewing, he went to hug you, and you went, the white jacket.
I go, no, because he had makeup on. So, but then, so I'm so proud on Saturday night, I host the GLAAD Awards, and I'm thinking, okay, real progress. This is an amazing thing.
Yep.
And then we go on the subway on Sunday, and I get called the F word.
No.
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. I'm not kidding. Salvador and I sitting there. This guy comes up. I don't think he was all with it, but he goes.
I think he lived on the train.
He goes, fucking F words, suck my dick.
Oh.
And
at least it makes sense.
Well, what I want to do is like okay. Well, you want to stand up for yourself, but then you don't want to escalate anything. And then I also want to like time out and be like, let's just break it down a little bit. So if I'm an F word,
Right.
and you want me to suck your dick, then
What is you an F
aren't
word?
we all
Yeah, exactly.
aren't we all in the same
That's
homo boat?
Gotta turn it around.
Yeah.
Turn it around.
We're aboard the SS Homo, honey. Let's
Yes.
go. We're headed towards Fire Island. But he didn't even know.
Did you get
I didn't like his argument.
No, it didn't.
But Salvador's like, shut up, Ross. Because I was like, if he's calling us and he's telling me to, then he's and he just doesn't like him.
I love that.
Did you get afraid that if someone says that to me, which they don't that often, sometimes I just say, thanks for the shout out. But I get filled kind of with fear. Like I go back to that kid when the bullies would call me that, and I get really, I get scared.
I didn't feel that. Because that was a feeling of like, oh my God, am I good enough? Is there
Yeah.
something wrong with me? I didn't feel that at all.
Good.
What I felt was, motherfucker,
I love that.
like
Love
you
it.
are, if you,
Yes.
I can see in your eyes that you are not sane.
Right.
So if I
Yeah,
say
yeah.
something and
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
alone
that's right.
here,
Exactly.
then
It's
something's,
hard to
it's going to
accept.
escalate and I'm
Yes.
going to end up bloody. So I'm just going to pretend like I didn't hear you
Yeah.
and look forward. And that bugged me more than anything, that I couldn't turn to him and be like,
Yes.
do you know who you are? How dare you
'Cause then
come
he's
to
like-
me
It
and tell
lingers
me?
too. It lingers
Yeah.
later.
Yeah,
Like,
but then but then I'm like, there's more wonderful people. But I just thought it was
Absolutely.
interesting how the world sort of like does that thing
Yeah.
where it balances you out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
True,
that, you know
true.
that. Can I tell you something that I probably shouldn't tell you, but I'll tell you? Can I tell them?
About what?
About who we had lunch with the next day, based on nothing that came out of the lunch, but just that we did. I haven't told anybody
No,
this.
have
I haven't
to
even
know.
told my mother this.
You have to tell us.
Can we try to guess?
It's just a
Is it
great
star?
It is a
story.
great
Okay,
story,
yeah.
sure.
Okay.
And that
Who's your-
person likes to tell great
Yes.
stories, so she'll
Who'd
appreciate
you have
it.
lunch?
Ooh.
Who?
Make
So-
a guess.
I want to try to guess.
Oh,
Well,
God.
it's too late
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
because I already said their name.
Oh,
After my monologue, someone thought it was very funny and wanted to meet with me.
Ooh.
Whoopi Goldberg.
No.
We went to lunch
Love.
in New York
Yep.
where?
and
What'd
talked
she
about things
eat?
we could do together.
Oh my gosh.
She, for starters, is an extraordinary person. Extraordinary.
Yeah.
She just commands the room.
Extraordinary.
So one of the
Oscar winner.
sweetest
Amazing.
people I
Such a
think we've
smart woman.
ever sat with.
Orders interesting food.
Like,
Yeah,
Can
but
I go through that?
No.
Okay.
But just, but just a kind soul. Like she even noticed that somebody at the other table was Googling her. There were some people from another country.
Perfect example. Googling her, like, and so she's like, "Yes, it's me. Hi, baby. Hi, like that. Like such a star. Like she's like a star. She knows exactly that she's famous. She knows exactly what it means to people to give them that. Hi, baby. How are you? You know what it's exactly like to like sneak out of a restaurant when she's done. She was just so, and then also treated me like such an equal, and she didn't need to do that. Like just talk to me like, what do you think? This and this, and she said, you were fucking funny. I do a great Whoopi Goldberg
Yeah, right.
but I just couldn't believe that I was sitting there next to this
That is
woman
huge.
who was impressed by something that I did and wanted to talk about more with me. Was just the biggest.
If-
biggest.
God, that's
I mean, if we could
amazing.
ever get her on here, I
Oh,
mean,
we're gonna get her on here.
But she can tell. She can spin a story.
So she's telling me stories
Oh
about
my
being at
goodness.
like I won't give specifics, but like being at Liz Taylor's 50th birthday party with like Betty Davis there and all these people, which are kind of specifics. But
love it.
and like
I
just
love
I'm
that.
like I go I actually was listening to her and I was telling you I kept asking questions and Mark goes, we're gonna be late for our next meeting, and I go, when does it start? He goes, like 15 minutes ago. I was like, shit, let's go. I'm so sorry. I gotta go.
That's
But it was
so
just so
cool.
fascinating to talk to
It
somebody
was
like
So
her.
if you
worth
were
it.
wondering if your monologue was good or not, yeah,
There
I
you
think
go.
there's
That's
your
right.
answer.
That was
Whoopi
very
fucking
good.
Pretty good
Goldberg.
validation.
It was great.
And I
It was
love
a
that
lot
you
of
burned the
work.
sage, even though you weren't really supposed to be.
Oh,
you're burning the
so
sage.
and that's at the end of the monologue. But where where I gave my speech, and in the ballroom was actually where Donald Trump was when he won the presidency. He held his victory party there and gave his victory speech on the stage where I stood, and so I sort of let the audience know that, and then we saged the room to sort of like clean the energy. It was very funny. And the idea actually for that came from GLAAD. One of their writers was like, would you be interested? I was like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And then when I got there, they go, bad news. We talked to the fire marshal. We can't sage the room.
I was like, why did you ask for forgiveness?
So then I said, well, thank you for telling me. You've told me.
As you've got your lighter
I said to her,
get a
you've done
lighter.
your fiduciary duty and you've told us that the fire marshal said that he's not allowed to do
Thank
that.
you. And then we did it anyway.
That was amazing.
But I'm always amazed by stuff like this. Like I saw you light the sage, okay? And
Yes.
that's hard to light actually. And you did a really good job at lighting it because
Thank
you got to
you.
keep it lit.
Yeah.
And then how did you put it out? Like because
I just handed it to somebody.
You just handled it. Okay.
I don't know. It's like
I'm
one of those-
fascinated by stuff like that.
when
Like,
you're
how
up,
did he?
when you're up on that stage and you're in that, and I want to explain this because maybe you guys will understand because you guys have performed as well. Nikki, you performed, but in that high pressure, and it's like you're just trying to put all the pieces together, and it's working, and out there, and it's like all these things, like you kind of like all decency, all like human interaction. You turn into like this, like you step aside, and the divine comes through in a way, right? That like you asked me where I put the sage.
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
It's kind of like when you woke up
somebody
last
took
night,
it.
you ended up in bed.
And then I get off stage and I walk and walk and walk, and this woman, all these people come up, and I say, hello, nice to meet you, and this woman goes, hello, and it was like this really high-powered person who I know and have had many meetings with, like big network person. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just can't explain what it's like when you're up there. It's so like.
Luckily, that person is high enough up that they understand
They get
what
it.
you were doing, and
But it's
got
like
it.
it's a.
I got goosebumps. I love that.
It's the most surreal thing. I'm really just proud of myself, and it came at a good time because after like lately with all the shit I've been through, it was really nice to have like a jewel in the crown. But that being said, I'm so exhausted. I can't tell you. I'm so tired. I'm just like beat, you know.
Yeah, I
it's
can tell.
exhausting.
I know. Except I got excited to tell you guys everything that's been going on.
It's exciting.
No, he really was, and I was saying to him, I go, I'm tired because I went to all these things with him, and I didn't even have to perform because you also did Sirius XM press, and when you're in a meeting, you kind of have to
you're on,
perform
totally.
a little bit. Yeah, you have to step it up.
That's right.
And I'm like, if I'm tired, you just must be like, ugh.
I'm tired.
Exhausted.
But I'll tell you this, and then we got to take a break. I'll tell you
Okay.
this. I'm not doing a goddamn thing for a bit. I have one thing on
Good.
Saturday that I'm actually excited about. I'll tell you about it coming up. But this is something that I made sure I wouldn't miss. Coming
That's
to be
great.
with you guys and all the listeners and all of you. Are people watching in the chat room in
They
there?
sure are.
That's not
They
a
sure
lie.
are.
Like
I
on,
love the
it.
straight
on
talkers.
Friday, you said, hey, you know what?
Hi, you
Can
guys.
you start working? I really want to do the podcast, and if we can make it work on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But we're going to pull it together. I rested today, kind of. I was up doing stuff, watching the news. Oh my God. Don't get me started. Okay, so hey, when we come back, Fagsy Malone is here for a reason. Fagsy has a present for Nikki. And maybe a present for me. For who do you have a present
I have
for?
a gift for you. It's a token.
Oh my gosh.
And then I have we did the Secret Santa at Christmas, and
Yes.
so she won. So I am going to present
That's
her with
right.
a painting.
That's right.
Of her dog Bernadette.
Yeah, CJ,
excited.
Fagsy
Yes.
does paintings, beautiful paintings of dogs. Nikki had a dog passed away. And
No, she's
No,
alive.
she's alive?
This one's alive.
She's still
but you
alive.
had a dog. Oh no, Mark had a cat who passed away, and
Yes.
you stole this
Okay.
from Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's jet lag. That's just jet lag.
Yeah, Mark's cat passed away, and he had this during our Secret
Yeah.
Santa competition, and Nikki stole
Like
it
my
from
cat
you.
had passed away like a week, no, maybe like 5 days before. It was pretty close. Not that it was raw or tender or anything at the
I mean, you
time.
can't paint a dead cat,
I
though.
mean,
It has to be alive to paint it. You can't paint a dead cat.
and actually.
Well, I can because I go by from a pic.
It's all good, though. Don't worry.
So we've got that great
Angry.
surprise when we come back.
Now, back to Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Hello, welcome back to the program. Nikki, have we found the musical yet that I was in?
I wrote in every single word into Google with lyrics musical and hit search, and not one thing came up. So I'm gonna go back to my original opinion. Is I think your teacher made it up.
I wonder if I could get in touch with Mr. Valentine from my elementary school, who was my my teacher, my music teacher. Which reminds me, my mom sent me something I'm searching for right now. You know, I have a star in Palm Springs.
Yes.
So we did that together.
Wonderful.
So my mom sent me something. My my elementary school gym teacher, Mr. Nelson, who I write about in my book and say hubba hubba. He looked like a cross between He-Man and Barbie's boyfriend Ken. He sent this to my mom, and he goes, "Love Ross's first crush, sitting by my star. How cute is that?"
Oh my God, that's so cute.
I bring this up
love
because I
it.
wonder if he knows Mr. Valentine, and he can get right. And if even if it was an original production,
Yeah.
get me. You know, maybe there's a tape of me. I remember I was a hit. I didn't have a song. They didn't let me sing for some reason. In fact, it didn't have that many lines. But there was one scene where I played the young. It was like a flashback scene. If this rings a bell for anybody, flashback scene. I was playing the younger version of the main character when he met his girlfriend, and it was like this whole song where like she sang and like I was flirting with her. And, the audience loved it. I remember being 8. They were cracking up. I said, "Why isn't there a talent scout here?" That's what I remember thinking. Like up on the stage, like, why isn't there like a Welch's grape juice talent scout here right now
right.
to snatch me up?
Yeah.
I love grape juice. I love grape juice. It's my favorite.
Can we talk a moment? 'Cause
Welch's.
I love that boy.
What?
people in the chat room want to know what's with your finger and what's on it.
Oh my God! What's with my finger and what's on it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was going to save this for something else, but we can talk about it. It's a whole
No, let's
story.
save it. No, let's.
No, I'll talk about it now.
Wanna,
We can go there.
I don't want to like cock block your story and like.
Do you remember? I was going to save it for another time. But
Like
I'll talk
another
about it
time?
now. Just
Like
because I don't know how the story
in 10
ends.
minutes?
No, maybe next week because I don't know how the story ends yet.
okay.
But I'll tell you now because there's nothing. If you want to know, I'll tell you what's going
No, I
on.
wanna know.
Let's see. Does everyone? Yep. Everyone
All
wants to
right.
know what's on.
Or do you want to guess? You want to see if you can figure it out?
Oh.
Do you want to do guessing and we can have people call in?
Yeah. If you have a guess of what happened to my finger, do you want to? What you want to?
I
We
wanna
go.
guess.
Why don't
I
you
wanna
go
try to
around?
guess.
Okay, go around. What do you think happened to my
over
finger?
Here, over here. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh. Did it have anything to do with a cuticle that got you pulled and bit and then it got infected?
I do not bite cuticles or nails.
Ross.
It's a fagsy.
Did you slam it in a door?
Oh, beautiful. No, I did not slam it in a door. CJ, you know.
I know.
Mark.
You know, I don't.
All right. Mark spends 5 days with me, like nonstop. Doesn't even notice. Doesn't even ask.
No, I knew you had that there, and then I kept meaning to ask you, and then it got to a point where it's like, oh, now I feel stupid because like you had it as a teal color. You kept changing the color of it.
We've multicolored band-aids. So here's the deal.
See, I
Do you
noticed.
remember when Paula Abdul was a judge on American Idol? Oh. And she had like a cast or something on for a while. It was
Yep.
like, what is wrong with Paula? I mean, let's make a list. But what is going on with Paula's hand? And it turns out that during a manicure, she had gotten an infection.
That's right.
Okay. So I get a manicure. And then like a week later, I'm like, ow, my finger. Ow! And this is like almost
Where did it
No.
hurt on your finger?
like around the nail.
No, that's my worst fear.
Like this is like
One of
almost
them.
3 months
Wow.
ago, and I'm like, ow, 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 ow. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, just like keep it clean and see what I can, maybe it'll grow out, right?
Okay.
And then I'm like, it's like it has its own heartbeat, like ow, 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 right red, and like anywhere I go, I'm like, if you can like feel it thumping, and if it hits something even in the shower, I'm like on my knees, right?
Oh my God.
And I go, what is going on? And I look at it, and one side of it is white. Like it went from red to white. And I go, what is going on? This is so weird. And I just like grab it to look at it, and all this yellow pus comes out.
Are you serious? From underneath the nail?
The side.
Oh God.
And I'm like, I mean, what do you do when your body starts rejecting itself? What do you do? I'm by myself, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
Oh.
God.
So that I'm like, I'll just like clean it. Like I just like let me go
Yeah.
clean it. Hydrogen peroxide, clean
right.
it, and then I start. I'm like, let me get antibacterial creams or things like put something topical. So I do that for like I'm not kidding, like 3 weeks. I did that, like keeping it clean, trying to, and like it would get better, and then it would like white pus monster again. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? And then as my nails growing out, it's like all like bumpy and weird. I'm like, I gotta go
That's scary.
to the doctor. I need some cream because I don't know, like some better stuff than I get from my doctor. And I say, Doc, you know, look at this, and he's like, whoa. I was like, what? He
When your
goes,
doctor says, whoa, that's
he
bad.
goes, you have a paronychia.
No. What?
Google
Paronychia.
image paronychia.
Well, if you're not eating, Google image.
PARONYCHIA.
No, I'm not.
Paronychia. Google image it, and it's the infection you get when. Yeah. Google image. Google image it, Nikki. Google image this. Yeah. No, mine was way worse than that.
It was?
It's way worse than that. And so I go, can you give me a strong cream? And he says, I want you to keep looking
Okay,
through
I'm
these
gonna
as you go.
keep looking. I'm just trying to.
Just okay. And he says, no, you don't need a cream. You need 7 days of antibiotics, 3 pills a day.
Oh my god.
So I did. This is how brave I am that I'm going through this without even telling everybody. So I do that, and it doesn't get any better.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, so I go to a doctor again, and I'm like, what do I do? She goes, soak it in Epsom salt and put Neosporin on it, right? Wow. So I do that, and it gets kind of better.
Okay.
Oh, thank God, right? And then I go to New York. Pus monster
again.
Wow.
So I today started another round
Antibiotics?
of antibiotics.
That's an expensive
a
manicure.
whole different antibiotic now to try to kill this thing on my
That's
finger.
Yeah,
terrible. I love that you referenced Paula Abdul though with that. That's
Thank you, because that's all I can think
That's
of.
really
that's
funny, Ross.
That's my only reference point to
no,
how it happened.
I remember that very well, and that I don't get. I don't get them anymore because
of that. Well, I
don't.
still go, like I haven't got a manicure since. Plus, I got these new things myself I can do.
Yeah.
But I love getting a pedicure. I just love that. And so, but every time now I think, oh my God, I'm gonna paronychia.
Yeah, don't.
And if I get 2 of them, that'll be a paronychia.
Does it still hurt though?
I cannot.
Or is
Does it
just-
still hurt? Yeah.
It does still hurt.
Do you want to see it?
I do.
No. This Band-Aid is high. If I take
You
some, I
gotta
have to put the
keep
Band-Aid
it.
on, and I don't have any other Band-Aids
Right.
here. So,
Okay.
okay.
But that could have been a staph infection too. A staph infection.
I have to change this. I change this like 6 times a day and do Epsom, soak it, and it's like so gross how serious this
and
can
in your
get.
shining moment too in New York.
In New York!
Too much. Too much.
Too much. I went raw. I went bareback during the Glad Awards when I was hosting. I just had sloppy pussy finger out there.
Ew.
I did.
Ross!
I did. That Sage had my finger pus all over it. I held it in his hand. When I was shaking, I go, Sage, the room. I'm afraid some of my finger pus slapped onto Deborah Messing on her pretty shiny outfit.
What was that?
Sage, the.
Ross!
Your list of things from
That
your
is
ribbon
horrible.
of skin to the.
Oh no! Remember when I took off my shirt and you could see my skull because my finger took off a ribbon of skin.
Jesus, you're like
I
racking them
do
up,
remember
dude.
that.
Let me tell you, I think the universe was like this. Like, okay, let's kill his dog,
Oh, that's terrible.
right? Let's have a family. Remember, it's a horrible thing.
Right.
Let's lose his job.
Right?
Yeah.
And then let's fuck his finger up.
Yeah, hard cards.
Guess what, universe? Bring it on.
Yeah.
Do you know
You
what I
can't
thought
break this mofo.
I thought for a second you were going to tell me that it was from the face fingernails that I brought in.
No.
Yeah, I was like, oh God,
Oh
please
my
don't tell
God!
me
Remember
face
her
finger.
her press on finger your face? No.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm a hero.
Yeah, you are.
That you are.
Okay, when we come back, that's the story I wasn't going to tell you. When we come back, here's the deal. We are going to do that Fagsy present.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Anyone want to hear more about my finger?
No.
Do you want to hear at the time when the antibiotics weren't working? I went in. It was a new doctor, and she was determined to get pus out of it, so wouldn't stop squeezing it. And I fell into the floor because she just goes, I just need to see if I can get pus out of it, like the squeeze like that.
Screaming? Were you screaming?
I almost backhanded her. I just met her. My doctor was there. When I backhanded her, it would leave a mark because my hand has pus all over it. I almost,
It was disgusting.
I almost gave her the finger. Like, please take it off.
That's awesome.
Take off my finger.
You know, I'm going to rewatch the God Awards now.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back.
This is Straight Talk.
Answer the
with
phone.
Ross
I think we have a
Mathews.
caller coming in. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the program. If you guys want to call, I think we missed that call, J-Rod. Let's answer calls if they come in today, okay? 424-253-0504 is the number. Or you can call 213-973-ROSS. That's 213-973-7677. Fagsy, hello. Fagsy
Hello.
is here.
Hi,
you know
Straight
we
Talkers.
adore you. You have a whole file on my computer. Did you know that?
I do? Oh my gosh, I feel so honored.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely true.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you make all sorts of songs. Ready?
Oh,
Tale as old as time, true as it can be.
lip sync.
Barely even friends, then somebody.
Fagsy is here. Wonderful that you're here. We have a caller on the line. Caller, are you there? What's your name?
Hi, this is Katie and Chris.
Hi, Katie and
Hi,
Chris.
Katie.
Hi. Why are you calling?
We're calling because we promised Fagsy we would call.
Oh my gosh, it's Katie.
Walk me through. Who are these people?
I met Katie and Chris
So-
when I went to Palm Springs.
Oh my God.
They are straight talkers.
They
I
came to the
met
live show.
through you.
Oh my gosh, Katie and Chris. Hi. I think I know exactly who you are. Were you sitting at a bar top at the live show?
Love them.
Yeah, right outside the door.
Yes.
I totally know who you are.
So great.
Fantastic picture with you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm so happy to hear from you. Don't you love it when Fagsy can stop by and see us?
He is the greatest in the whole world besides you.
Oh,
my
honey.
gosh, that's so nice.
I don't,
Thank you, Katie.
I don't disagree with you. And he
I
brought.
love you, Fagsy.
I love you, Katie. I love you, Chris.
Oh,
So
Fagsy,
nice.
you have fans.
Yeah.
You see that? They
I-
love Fagsy.
It makes me feel so. I love them so much, and like I said,
course.
meeting them in Palm Springs, like they knew who I was. They're like Fagsy, you know.
Yes.
And they're just the nicest, most supportive people.
Yeah, well,
love you guys.
Well, they have great taste, Fagsy.
We hunted him down.
What?
Yeah, we hunted him down. But we kind
They
of
did.
hunted all y'all down because we came there from North Carolina.
Yeah.
And we're
It's
actually
amazing.
going to come back in November because when you live in North Carolina in November, Palm Springs is a fantastic place to be.
Well, it's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally.
I was looking for a couple other Fagsy songs in here, but I can't seem to find. You wrote some great ones for Mark I need to find, and
Oh, I like that.
we'll
one.
work it out. Okay, so
So,
you brought a
Ross,
gift.
can I tell you something?
Oh, yes, quickly.
I think I may have helped figure out the showboating mystery.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So a lot of times in schools, when you do school theater, the actual shows are expensive to buy, like the books. So they'll do like knockoff ones that are cheaper. So if your school didn't have a big budget, you probably did like a knockoff showboat called Showboating.
How dare you insinuate that my school didn't have a large budget and that my education wasn't top notch? But you might be onto something.
I think she is.
Or as we say at Washington Elementary School in Mount Vernon, Washington, I think he did that.
Be nice
Okay.
to your school.
I think it.
Oh my god.
So can you Google or image elementary school production showboating? This is it. This is like this is my inner Matlock coming out.
Boating.
Showboating.
So funny.
That's a direct
I
ripoff,
hope it
though.
exists.
You'd think they would call it something else than showboating.
It's not
Well,
worth
I can
it
tell
to
you
the
that
company.
person
I've never
123
heard
in the
of
chat
Showboat.
room says that song that you're singing
Yes.
is from Old Man River. So it may have been like a montage of just throwing
Yeah.
different songs from different
Yep.
musicals together to make a musical that didn't
They
exist.
bought all the songs that
So
they could
thank you,
afford
person
cheap
123.
or that they had already
Yes.
bought at the music store.
Well, then tell me where Ramblin' Man's from.
The Almond
Tell me
Brothers.
where Ramblin' Man's
Maybe
from.
they just. Yeah.
I think it's from
something.
Song of the South. I really, because Old Man River is from Song of the South. You know the ride at Disneyland, the
No.
Splash Mountain.
Old Man
It's
River is not
that.
from Song of the South.
No, but it's
Bad Gay.
No, Old Man
Bad
River
Gay.
is from Song of the South.
No, it's not. It might have been used in it, but
Isn't
it's,
it?
No, it's from.
It's not
Old
from Song
Man
of the
River.
Thank you.
What's it from?
It's from what?
South. I don't know what it's from, but I know my Song of the South. I don't.
It's
think
in
that's
Song
it.
of the
All
South,
right,
but
you
it's
guys
from.
might be right.
I'm sorry we're having our first fight, Fagsy. It's very upsetting.
Shit, I'm totally blanking.
Okay, don't you think it's from Song of the South? I mean, the Disney
No,
movie.
I don't think so.
It's from
Right.
old. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
This is fascinating,
Even
you
I don't
guys.
care, you guys. My name's on the show.
I'll put it in minute mark.
Showboating.
Okay,
There's
let's.
a
show
T
We
for
also
you.
have to just say hello to Mark because he extended some great kindness to us when we were in California.
Oh.
Oh, are you the guys that were outside that we
Yes.
that we polluted the air
Yeah,
together?
that was us.
They were fun.
Aw.
Man, we
Polluted-
polluted that air. That was some
Wait.
stinky
Such nice
shit.
people.
I don't understand. What does that mean? Pollute the air.
We smoked a joint.
You did?
Yeah.
We
What?
did.
What?
Katie Marie.
Wow. Okay, so we're moving on. We're moving on. Faxi, you brought a gift
Yes.
for Nikki.
Okay, I have the painting, but I have a gift for you too, just
Oh,
a token.
you want to do a token to me first?
token.
Okay, a token for me.
Now, okay.
Thank you, Chris and Katie, for calling in.
Thank you, Chris.
Bye,
Katie,
Katie.
love you guys. You guys
Okay,
are
I
wonderful.
am so excited. So Faxi came over to my house.
Wait, hold just
Wait, hold
That's
on.
the
This is for
token.
me first.
Okay, wait.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a token gift, but let me tell you, it's gift wrap that's too much for what it is because I'm one of those people that if they offer free gift wrapping, I just do it. Do you ever
Yes.
do you do that?
It's
I'll-
beautiful gift wrapping, by the way.
Yeah, if it's free, I do. I even like get stuff for me and have it gift wrapped.
Totally.
I go home and I open it like it's mine.
So okay, don't expect. Let's see. Well,
You might
for
have
starters, you
that.
didn't need to bring me anything, and you're
It's a
darling
token,
to,
it's a
to
token.
bring it.
Do you like
What
how I
is
threw it
this?
at
What
you?
is this? What is it?
I don't
though?
know. I think I don't even remember.
I certainly don't have it. 80s music trivia?
Do you have that?
Fagsy, I do not have that.
I'm so happy.
Are you
that
kidding me? We might even play this.
Let's do it.
If one of the questions is what 80s song did Ross Mathews
Yes.
sing
Oh my
in
God.
elementary school,
What do I
the
win?
answer is Kyrie Eleison. I know that.
Okay.
I know that.
I'm so happy you
Fagsy,
didn't.
Hold on. Who sang "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" and "Time After Time"?
Cindy
Cindy
Lauper.
Lauper.
Of course, we
But those
know
are
that.
fun.
Those
How
are
cute
so
the parts are.
fun.
They're
Can we play a
boomboxes.
little bit of it?
We're
later?
gonna play it. Maybe next week we'll play it.
Good.
excited.
Okay.
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 All right. So I already explained it, right? I don't have to prep it.
No, but you came over to my house, you took photos of my dog, you spent time getting to know her, and now you painted
That's it.
this. And you're so ridiculously talented, and I cannot wait to get it.
I'm like this.
So, Fags, and everyone should know, Fagsy is an extraordinary artist who does this
Thank
for people.
you.
How can people find your website and hire you to paint their animals?
Thank you, Ross. I have an art website. It is artbyb.net.
By
Art?
B, the letter B?
Artbyb.net.
Okay.
Very easy.
Not
Okay?
to be confused with B. Arthur's art website, which is
I do tell people when I say go by B, I say it's like B. Arthur.
Yeah, but
I
just B. Just the letter
B. The
B.
letter B.
Okay, go.
Okay, so I painted. I went to her house, took pictures, and 4 weeks it took for this painting, and I'm really excited. Okay,
4 weeks to do these
Yes.
paintings.
4
Okay.
weeks. And I have to say, being that this was a gift, I didn't get any money for this, but what happened spiritually with this painting, it was so what came over me with it, I want to share with you guys. But should I present it first?
Yeah, share it.
Okay. So
Quickly, we have to quickly.
What happened was, so I kind of not that enthusiastic about my art, right?
I know you're
So what
not.
happened was, I was painting this painting, and I thought, why am I not that enthusiastic about my art?
Something
Like
you're
I
so
kind of
good
put
at.
it down. I don't take it for granted, but I kind of poo-poo it, like
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about and then I thought, it's like watching a miracle happen in front of me when I do these paintings, right? It's something that comes through me, kind of like what happened with you in the
Step
glass
aside
stage.
and the divine comes through.
Ross, when you said that, I wanted to tell this story.
Yes.
So that's what happened. But what I figured out why I'm so unenthusiastic about it is that I'm the bystander to the gift, and my personality is anything but a bystander. So that's the conflict. You see?
Okay.
You're the bystander to the
To the
gift.
gift.
No, you're not.
That's
though.
how I feel.
But you're not. You're the reason the gift exists.
Exactly.
Darling.
So, but I feel like, because my personality is like a performer. So
Yes.
the painting makes me feel like I have to stop and be quiet and be isolated. And then there's resentment because I associate it with my childhood and all that stuff.
Oh.
Because I used to escape into it.
Okay.
So, but
got it.
I figured this out. I thought that was pretty amazing. I mean, yes, I
amazing.
feel like a bystander. So now I'm trying to incorporate incorporate. I've been trying to work on loving it more.
So no,
like
but here's how you can
incorporating
love
myself.
it. Okay, but
Tell
listen
me.
to me. This
Tell
is how
me.
you can love. See what you're about to do right now? You're going to give it to somebody. And
Yeah.
this is the moment.
It's the payoff, though.
This
Yeah.
is the payoff. You
Yes.
have to find the payoff in it, honey. You have to, just like all that hard work for GLAAD, the payoff was that it worked. The payoff was
That's
sharing it with the people. The payoff was receiving the adulation from the hard work working.
Yeah.
That's where, but you don't think that on that GLAAD stage took me in a room, isolating myself, writing it myself, pitching it to my...
I love you so much, Ross. Thank you.
That's what art
I love
is,
that
honey.
you get
Art
it.
isn't easy.
It's not
Barbara
easy.
Streisand sang it with
Art isn't
Sondheim.
easy.
Yes, okay? Art is hard. You have to create art, but art, you think all those stand-up comics or all the personalities or all the actors just did it on stage?
Yeah.
No. Every actor you see was in their trailer memorizing their lines alone. Every
That's right.
comic you saw was sleeping in a hotel room, writing jokes, saying it to a wall with no laughter, right?
Yeah.
You do the same thing, Fagsy. You create, and this is the sharing.
Yeah.
And so your personality is part of it, okay?
Yeah, thank you. I love that you get it.
I
You
get
And
it.
that made sense, right? It's not that I'm
Makes
ungrateful
total
or I'm
sense,
not.
yeah.
I'm so grateful I wouldn't be able to do the work.
So you got to love your gift. You have to step,
I
because
have
this
to learn
is
to
a
love
gift.
it. Yes, it's a gift. And so here's the painting. I'm really excited.
You
Thank
made me mad with that. Not mad. You struck a chord with
Yeah.
me.
Really like a bad like.
No, because like this is a gift that nobody can fucking do what you can do. When you see it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. I've seen this. It is gorgeous what
Yeah.
you can do, and this is a gift. And just the fact that you're isolated when you do it doesn't mean that it's not the same gift that you see and you want to emulate that others do. Okay, you have the gift too.
Right, but I know that. I know that.
Okay,
I'm
good.
not. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. I show up, or I wouldn't be able to do it. It's
Right.
this
Good.
isolating, and it's
okay. It's
built
just-
up. It's very layered.
Okay,
It's layered.
but see, this is the good part.
This is
the
the pay-
frosting.
yes. I
okay?
like this part of
Okay,
it.
do it.
Okay.
Take it away.
So you ready? Here you go.
Fagsy, that's amazing.
We're 4 weeks on that.
I
Okay.
could never have done this myself.
Thank you, let me see.
I don't think that's actually the one. That is
What do
a
you-
tiny little dog that says Kiss Kiss. It's beautiful,
Beautiful.
but
But I thought
not.
you said I had the gift.
You do have, you darling. That's gorgeous. But that's not the painting that I saw.
Why are her eyes crossed?
That I saw earlier.
Do you like it?
I love
Yes.
it. Thank you so much.
Why don't we keep this one on the set at
Yes.
all times?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that.
All right, kiddo.
Thank
Of
you.
course, that's not your thing.
Okay.
Okay, close your eyes.
Fagsy,
Close your eyes.
that's
Close your
Okay.
eyes. All right. Turn around.
My God.
Turn around.
Oh my God, are you serious? Fagsy, this is beautiful.
Merry Christmas.
That is so
Oh my God, I'm
gorgeous.
gonna cry. It's so beautiful. It's so It looks like a picture. Your painting is so specific and exquisite in detail.
Yeah, a lot of detail.
Fagsy, really phenomenal work. Really phenomenal work, Fagsy. This is incredible.
Thank you.
You have such an extraordinary gift.
Love you.
Oh, I love you.
And thank Ross because, you know, it wasn't for a Secret Santa.
Thank you, Secret
You know what? It
Santa.
does all come back to
Look,
me, doesn't it?
It does.
You're welcome, everybody. Fagsy, you've done it again.
Thank you, Ross.
Oh my
So here's the deal, everybody. We are going to do a short episode this week, and we're going to do another one next week. Okay? So I have a dream and a goal that we're going to be doing 2 episodes a week again. I just want to say that out there for all the listeners. Okay? Bear with me for these next couple weeks. We're going to do little short ones, just a little bit, just because I need to get away. I need to go away and sort of just like enjoy and float on my noodle in my
Decompress.
pool and think Nikki has
Decompress.
tears in her eyes because
I'm
looking
so
at this.
moved.
I know.
love it.
Let's let Nikki cry. Why are you so
fine.
moved?
Because I love this dog, and I can't believe he captured her face so perfectly. And
What does
I
it make
love
you feel when you look at that?
Why are you doing this?
No, I'm just curious.
You hate me, don't you?
We just need more emotion on this show, right? All the feels. So here's the deal. Have a great week, everybody. We'll be back next week with the same group of fun people, okay? We'll sort of continue our conversation. Fagsy, will you be here next week?
I'll be here next week.
Let's hear from
Yes.
Fagsy. How do we follow Fagsy?
Follow Fagsy at Fagsy Malone everywhere.
Fagsy Malone
Fagsy
everywhere.
Malone.
Artbyb.net
Yes.
is the website. Nikki Boyer is Nikki Boyer on Twitter and Nikki BTV on
Thank you.
Instagram. You can follow Mark at Bulky.
Yeah.
You can follow CJ at CJ Life. That's CJAYLYFE. And you can follow me, Hella Ross, and everything. And the show is Butch Ricky.
Butch Ricky.
Have a great week, everybody. Thank you for being
one
here.
thing I do want to interrupt. I'm sorry, just so that people so they don't miss it. That to make sure to watch the Eurovision Song Contest on Saturday on Logo. Saturday the 13th. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, because Ross Mathews and Michelle Visage will be doing the commentating.
Oh, fun.
Great.
Okay, good.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Good
they're not
to
on.
know.
It's their voices as you're watching. This is like a big worldwide, huge thing. And Logo's got
It's
the
so
only place you
huge.
can watch it in America. You can't even watch it online stream. You can
Yeah.
only
Wow.
watch it on Logo.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah, that's
cool.
huge.
Yep.
Hey, Ross.
Saturday,
Great.
3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. Thank you. I had a minute mark, but whatever.
Oh, and he used it for
That's
you,
okay.
Ross.
Old Man River was from the musical. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Three,
Well, now I have to pull it up.
one,
Shit.
go!
Well, I really only had a couple things. First of all, I think you got to really be careful and check the tools when you go to a nail salon, because I swear to God, I never had skin issues, and I went to this one nail salon for a while, and now I've been fighting eczema and had to get prescriptions, same kind of thing. So really make sure they're a place where they open up the tools. You know, don't just take them out of something. So, Old Man River is from the musical Showboat. And didn't you go on stage once at a Cyndi Lauper concert with her and sing True Colors at the Greek or something?
Yes.
And who wasn't Rosie up? Who else was up there with you?
Erasure. Oh. Jane Lynch.
What? This is headline news.
That's awesome.
That's wonderful.
I don't remember who else.
Oh, my God.
Was Rosie there for that one?
No, Rosie was not there.
Wow.
And
Rosie
then-
was like glad though. I was backstage with Rosie.
Yeah. And then lastly, tomorrow is May 12th, and it is Diana and my's 10th wedding anniversary. So
Aw, congrats.
happy anniversary,
happy
Diana.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary. I love you.
Oh, free Diana.
There was a free Dexter on one thing with a picture, just made me fucking crack up.
All right, kiddos. Okay, kisses and loves to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being a place where we can come. Time is just like, here's the reason we're doing truncated things is because I want to go away and just heal from the past few months, right? I just need to heal a little bit. And so we're going to just do shortened ones so we can do a couple of them and then sort of put them out. We're not going to try to lie to you and say, we're going to do little ones, another one today. If you're watching the live stream, we're going to stay streaming so you can just watch, and we're going to record next week's episode for the audio. Make sense?
I think everyone will get
Great.
it.
Cool. We love you guys so much. Have a great rest of the week. Bye.
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 Oh my gosh. Let's start this again. There was some weird sound thing going on. Okay. All right. It's time for the prayer. God bless it. It's a brand new week, right?
It's a brand new week.
Lots to do, lots to get.
God, it
CJ,
feels
talk
like
for
we
me.
were just
Why
here.
is CJ's mic sound low? CJ, can I hear you?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you put that
Can
big
you
black
hear me?
mic?
Why you look so angry?
Put that big black mic closer up to your mouth for me, if I can.
Can you hear me now?
Sometimes you have to turn them.
I just want that
Like this?
big black mic.
Did I scare you?
By your
You're
mouth.
like
Wonderful.
totally flinched.
CJ is wearing
of me?
such
No, I
great
thought you were gonna touch my mouth.
jewelry.
Ow.
CJ, you
I
are.
wouldn't do that.
Okay, I'm having a conversation.
Oh,
You're having a
hi.
conversation, and my name's on the show, so we're gonna have this conversation, okay? So CJ's wearing the most extraordinary jewels. Now, he's always adorned with something,
Yes.
right? Because he can
Yes.
pull off a bracelet
Yeah.
or a ring. I can see this ring on CJ's hand is a big skull, right?
Love it.
Gorgeous. Could I try it on just to see how I would look wearing that?
Don't put it on your
Yeah, don't
nasty
put it on
finger.
the
No, I'm
nasty.
putting on my ring, my wedding finger. Okay, it's over
Oh.
here.
Does that make this legal?
No.
CJ, you are really good with the bling. It really
So,
does work. On
It's
you,
a
does.
big skull ring, and just tell me if I can pull this off.
It's the wrong way.
Why is it? Because I have the skull looking towards me when I put my hand down,
But it's
like
not
looking
about
back
You
at
want
me.
people to
Another
see
way.
it when you do this.
Yeah.
No, I want to see it.
Nope. When you
No.
fist bump people, you want it to be like this.
So you wear it like this, but then I see an upside down head. I don't like. I don't like upside down head.
Just look at your
I
fist
do.
like this.
I do that.
I do.
But my point is, I can't
Is that a
pull this off.
69?
But CJ, there's this big black on a gold chain. It's this big black, like, jewel
Yeah.
surrounded by diamonds.
A buddy of mine, Adrian, made this for me. It reminds me if I were like my old inner white woman
Yes.
inside living in Palm Springs with my cats and my jewels.
I
Because
love
I
it.
want to do a traveling tour when I die, like Elizabeth Taylor, of all of my jewelry.
I love that.
That's
and
my
then,
goal.
but
That's
then
great.
also show them what's on your belt. It's another skull.
Oh yeah, my sister.
And
got
it's
me
a
this.
big one,
Yeah.
and this is all diamond, like bejeweled,
Yeah.
I love
with
that.
another gold skull. My point is this. My point is I should be able to wear more jewelry.
Nope.
Don't you think?
No.
You always make
sometimes
fun of me when I wear that bracelet.
Because I hate that. I don't like that bracelet, and I gave him that bracelet. I don't like it.
I get a lot of compliments on it.
No, it's like your backpack. When people
Look
go,
at that break.
remember the
Again, I think
his-
it's the filter.
Remember his Star
Usually
Star
gay
Wars
men compliment
luggage.
it.
People go, wow, luggage. People go, they go, wow, bracelet.
No, it's
Yes.
usually gay men that give me compliments on it.
Well, my point is this: I should wear more jewelry.
Yes.
My point is that watch looks great on you.
That's
and
what I
you
was
should
thinking.
probably keep it just the
Simple,
Yes.
because I'm a classic beauty.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh wait, and what am I?
Anyway,
Fucking
welcome to the show.
delicious.
That's the prayer story talk on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
He's the gay best friend you wish you had and know you need.
This is tough love, honey.
Now, here he is, Ross Mathews.
Give me some straight talk, and hold the sugar, please. Straight talk, sounds plenty sweet to me. Now talk to me in circles.
Mumbo jumbo
Mama Jumbo Jive. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the program. Something we didn't get to talk about last week, what I thought was hilarious. Well, you know, coming up, I'm going to be on Celebrity Family Feud.
So
Yeah,
excited
we've
about
announced that
Oh, that's
before,
fine.
right?
We
Yeah, so I
announced-
can.
Wait, actually, hello.
What? Yes,
Hello, am I there?
I hear you.
Hi.
Yes. Hi.
I don't think we actually announced it, but we do have permission to announce it.
Oh, well, I think I announced it. Didn't I
did.
announce it on the
You
show?
did.
Yeah,
You weren't
Celebrity,
supposed to.
I
Celebrity
remember.
Family
I watched.
Feud.
It
I'm
must have
doing
been after
that.
we had permission.
Yeah, so I'm doing that, and that's coming up, and it's going to be so great. But Steve Harvey is the host of Celebrity Family Feud, and
Yes.
he's like, he was so nice to us. So nice, so easygoing, easy to work with, which is why I was sort of shocked when this list came out earlier.
Right.
And I wanted to talk about it just because I think it's kind of funny. Like, he sent out this email to his staff. Did you see this email?
I did. I
Yeah.
have an opinion about it.
So he goes, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'd like you all to review and adhere to the following notes and rules for season 5 of my talk show. There will be no meetings in my dressing room, no stopping by or popping in. No one. Do not come in my dressing room unless invited. Do not open my dressing room door. If you open my door, expect to be removed. My security team will stop everyone from standing on my door who have the intent to see or speak to me. It goes on and on and on. I do not wait in the hallway to speak to me. I am being ambushed. Please make an appointment. If you're reading this, yes, I mean you. Thank you all, Steve Harvey. And he sent this out to his staff.
Yeah.
That's real.
He did get up and
It's true.
he's defended it. And
Uh-huh.
I,
But so ET goes to him and will ask him to defend it. He's like, listen, there's not a moment of time. I am being sequestered. I find myself staying in a corner office so people don't bug me. Like, I need to be able to walk to my car. I need to be able to walk this. I wish I would have said it different, like in retrospect, yes, but I stand by what I said.
Yeah.
I think that there's nothing wrong with what he did.
At all.
Really?
I agree.
I think 100% as a person that works with talent.
Yes.
I think that especially people forget that because everybody when they're doing their job is all into their job. Their job is the most important job and people forget that the talent has to go out on that stage and perform.
Yeah.
And the talent needs to focus. The talent needs to know what they're doing. They need to
All
review
true.
things.
I agree.
And
All
they
true.
need some time to themselves. And the last thing they need to do, especially if they're in the zone, as they're walking to the stage, is have somebody come up and
Yes.
hey, you, da, da. And I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with setting some ground rules because he said before he had an open door
He talks
policy.
so long. Doesn't he talk so
And
long?
it was driving
You
him
could just
nuts.
sum it up
So
by
you hear
saying
I'm supposed to make-
boundaries are good.
Yes. So I'm
Boundaries
doing.
are good.
So when I
Yeah.
do like yes, I agree,
Okay.
but yeah. So I'm like you're okay, but right.
Oh,
so
right.
I get, so it's gonna be point counterpoint, not
Yep.
point counterpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And I have actually been in that position.
Yes, you have.
Right? Where people and you're just like, can I just have 1 second? In fact, I do that the entire show when Mark's here. Right? We're just trying to do your job. Don't come in at
That's
you.
right.
I will say this. I understand his intent. But don't you think it would be better to like have a meeting
Conversation.
with everybody? Come here. Hey guys, come here. Because this looks like a diva demand.
That's right.
Okay, and this gets out, and I think
I
it's
was thinking.
damaging.
Yeah.
I hope there's someone around him going like, I read the list, the email you're going to send. totally hear you. The better way to do it, let's get everyone together.
Problem is,
Get
he
everyone
probably
together
just like
and
wrote it.
let's talk about this. Let's talk it because this is not good for him to
I
get out.
think
Get
from
out.
what they were saying was that it was somebody that was let go from the show because a few people got let go.
Yes.
And then somebody they said was pissed and then leaked it.
Well, yeah, but
out,
it's not the
too.
person who's leaked it fault. It's the person who generated.
Don't be a
fault.
Trump.
Yeah, right.
It's the information, not the way you got it.
Okay.
No, that's the way I feel. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
So my point is this: I wanted to just bring it up because I thought about this. What if I think I should put together a list of demands
I would love to
for
see
all
that.
of you.
Okay, let's do it
And
right now.
I kind of would like your help if you guys wouldn't mind putting together what should be on the list of my demands
We should
for
ask
all
Mark
of you.
first, manager.
So let's all just throw it out there. What should my demands be for everybody?
Ross, I got one.
Yeah, Faxi.
Let the person finish their sentence.
Let me
brilliant.
finish
That show's gonna.
my sentence. Let me finish my sentence. Okay, CJ, what would be another list of demands that I should put out? Like Ross Mathews insists this.
Just to the staff.
Yeah, to the listeners and Nikki.
Oh,
Can
to
you
the
check
listeners.
the chat room
Okay.
to see if they have
So
any
I would say
suggestions?
at a live event,
Mm-hmm.
give a minute to once the show wraps, just for kind of Ross to come off stage and breathe, and then he's gonna always come out and do selfies.
Yeah, except I don't want that because I like just running out there and saying hi.
How
You
about
do, but sometimes it gets a little.
it's the Steve Harvey thing that I just said. He needs to collect himself.
I don't
but-
like that.
Ross,
I got
we
one.
have a glass of Chardonnay in
Yeah.
hand at all times.
Chardonnay.
period.
I like
With ice.
Chardonnay with ice
ice.
is mandatory.
Mandatory.
Ross.
Yes.
I think a rule.
Yes.
Don't be a butthead.
Don't be a butthead. Don't be a butthole. I'm saying butthole. I'm
Okay.
saying your butthead
I have a
and
good one.
Raising it.
you.
Or is that
a
lowering
butthole. What about
We're upside down again.
Nikki.
When Ross is leading up to a joke and a punchline,
Don't steal my
Don't
punchline.
fucking steal it from him, right? There you go.
Don't steal punchline.
Yes.
Can I borrow it?
What about be on time?
No.
Be on
Definitely.
That's that's
Time.
something you should tell a fourth grader.
Don't
Yeah.
talk politics or religion.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Okay.
Sanitary manicures on set only.
Yeah. No.
Dirty utensils.
No dirty.
tools.
Excuse me.
No dirty. Did you just burp?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was such a bubbly burp. I can't even.
I was trying to
so
hold
wet.
it in, and it just you got the end of
Don't
it.
burp into mic.
I thought you liked
you
it if I
go.
do a big one.
No dirty finger.
Oh God.
Fingers. No finger licking because Mark licks his
Oh,
fingers.
that's
No
gross. That yeah.
finger licking
Yeah, no finger licking.
because that'll get dirty. Right? Anything else?
I think that's good. What do you think? What else do you feel like you should demand, Steve?
I gotta tell you, Mark's bladder is so small.
Okay.
When
And
were
psychosomatic.
when we were traveling together let me tell you something. So you know how he's the teeniest bladder and he keeps a pee bottle in his car. He did this thing. I've never seen anyone do what this. So ready? We go see a show, and he's like, and I had to go pee too. So we go pee. We pee next to each other. We leave. We walk out, we grab a drink at the bar, go in our seats. I mean, this is like, go pee. Hi, can I have a Chardonnay? Thank you. Okay, that long in between. And he turns around and goes back in. He goes, I just feel like I gotta go more.
Well,
So he peed and then counted 20
And then
and peed again.
well, okay. So here's the thing, is that I think I also get this it becomes psychosomatic. Like when I'm on an airplane, right before I almost always get up and go pee right before they close the door because I'm nervous about that not being able to go thing. It really gives me anxiety. And so I had right before we mentioned on the last episode that I had like a very strong, large tequila, and alcohol will make me go pee. And then because it was so strong, I had a glass of water, which I basically took, which also will go through me fast. So we peed, and then I was like, shit, I feel like I could do it again. And I didn't really pee that much, but then I did not make it to intermission. As Ross knows, I had to get up and go pee.
Can I tell you the fastest way?
it was like
Mark,
a 30-second
let me
pee.
tell you how you could tell that story. Like what you just said
Uh-huh.
is, and then 20 minutes in the show, I had to pee again.
Yeah.
See, now that's how you do it. That's all I needed to know. And that whole story.
Well, I did
20
have
minutes
to explain
later-
the psychosomatic thing.
20 minutes later, I had to pee again.
Yeah.
Whoa, Mark.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it was like a real pee.
No, he's not picking up on the fact that you're showing,
How to
still
tell a
showing
story.
it.
How to tell a
I am
story.
very
Hold on, I'm
good at
adding
telling
this.
long
I'm
stories.
adding this to the list. Let's say keep it short. Keep it short.
Keep it short.
The chat room is
Keep
bringing
it short.
up a good one.
Less than 7.
No cold chicken fingers ever. Always got to be hot.
Yeah.
A hot 450.
No cold chicken fingers
That's
That
our
was
good.
like
ever.
150 weeks ago.
Minimum 450 degrees.
That was
Okay. So any other, and if you can think of any other demands that I should do
Jesus.
this,
Other
that we
demands.
should add to my list
All right,
of demands.
I'll keep you posted.
Okay. All right, coming up. Fagsy gave me a gift last week. We're gonna play it.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
It's going to be it's going to be Mark and Fagsy versus CJ and Mark.
Yes.
I mean Nikki and Fagsy versus CJ and Mark.
Okay, I was gonna say because you don't want to put the two old guys next to each other because we remember.
Don't
this.
call Nikki an old guy.
Wow.
Okay.
Honestly.
So you guys have to. When we come back, you will
Okay.
each have a team name that you will think of during the commercial break. Understand? We'll be back with 80s music trivia.
Woo.
Now, back to Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Welcome back to the program. It's time for 80s music trivia.
Woohoo!
We have two teams playing each other. It is Team Nikki and CJ, Nikki and Fagsy,
Fagsy, yeah.
versus Team CJ and Mark. Nikki and Fagsy, what is your team name?
We are called the
Boom
Boxes.
Boom
my God,
boxes. Say it again so I can laugh.
Boom boxes.
Yes, the boom boxes versus
We are Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony. Yes.
I am Ebony.
That's great.
CJ is Ivory.
Clearly.
Okay, so here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask your team one at a time. You answer. You cannot debate it. Okay.
Oh.
It's just one. Nikki's going to represent your team, and then Fag like that.
Okay.
Understand?
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
By the way,
wish we
who's
could-
saying Ebony and Ivory?
All right. Anyway, Mark, I'm going to ask the questions here. Okay.
Paul McCartney and
Okay.
Michael
Up first, Nikki, Team Boombox. Okay. I just decided you can debate it and discuss it.
Thank you.
I'm
Okay,
just
good.
gonna
I
take
like
it
that.
as I go. Okay, Team Boombox, Endless Love and Upside Down were hits in the 1980s for which Midtown artist?
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross.
The answer is Diana Ross. Diana
Easy.
Ross. Okay, so 1 point for you. Let's go to Team Ebony and Ivory. And Lionel Richie's Hello music video. Who does he fall in love with?
The blind girl.
What?
The blind girl.
The answer, now debate back and forth and go
I'll
with your
go
final
with him.
answer.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's really annoying having that song playing in the
The
background.
answer is a blind art student. This is great news, CJ. I didn't know
Wow,
that.
that was good,
All right,
CJ.
Boombox.
Good.
In which country was Bruce Springsteen born?
Country.
In which country was Bruce Springsteen born?
United States.
Yeah. Well,
United States?
yeah.
He was born in the
In the
USA.
Because born in the USA.
Yeah, he was born in the USA. He was. Hey, Team Ebony and Ivory. Nikki's, it's 2-1. Ebony and Ivory tie you. In what song does Billy Joel describe himself as an uptown man?
Uptown Girl. Uptown Girl.
Uptown Girl is the
Yep.
answer. Yeah.
good.
Living in a
All
white
right.
bread
Boombox.
world.
What was the best-selling song of 1987 and became an internet sensation known as Rickrolling 20 years later?
Uh-oh. Rick.
It's Rick Astley.
Gonna turn you up. Gonna da 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 na na.
Time.
Never gonna give you up.
Answer's never gonna give you up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, who decided there's a time limit?
That was a little hard. Don't worry.
Complete the name of this Billy Ocean song. When the going gets tough, the tough get.
Out of my dreams and into my car. No,
Different song. Can we steal?
When the
Yeah.
going gets tough, the tough get.
this is the
Going.
title of a song.
The tough. Say it again, CJ.
Going.
You guys debate. Is that your final answer?
Sure.
The answer's going.
Okay.
Okay.
These are easy.
Team Boombox.
So easy.
American rock star Michael Lee Ade is better known as who?
Oh.
We just said
We spoke
these
too
are
soon.
easy.
Michael, who?
Michael Lee Ade is better known as who?
Michael Lee. Michael Bolton.
No. My mother makes a mean meatloaf. Meatloaf. All right, Ebony and Ivory. In which two cities was the rock concert Live Aid held? Two cities. Live Aid. Give me one of them.
It got hard.
Live London.
London was one.
The answer is London. Ebony and Ivory have taken the lead.
What's the other city that's on
The
it?
other, I was
New York?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Hey, Team Boomboxes, they're in the lead. So you get this right. What is Belinda Carlisle's only U.S. number one?
Heaven is a place on earth.
Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
I always thought it was Blue Heaven. Someplace on earth when it came out.
Okay.
Blue Heaven? What's
Ebony
that?
and Ivory for the win. Who sang? It's too easy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's too easy.
Take my breath away?
What is the name of Guns N' Roses frontman?
Axl
Rose.
Rose.
Too easy.
Who sang You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party?
The Beastie Boys.
Which rock band released the best-selling album of 1987 called Slippery When Wet?
Oh,
Bon Jovi.
yes.
The answer is yes to all of those. We've got a winner! Yes! Team Ebony and Ivory came from behind. And I
We
love
come together in perfect harmony.
I know
Side
how-
by side
I'm
on
bitter.
our
Wow.
keyboard. Oh, Lord. Why don't we?
How do you feel? Okay, I'm going to tell you something when we come back. I joined something and I'm inspired to do something on the show.
By the way,
because
Nikki,
of
it was Paul McCartney and the blind guy.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that.
Are you serious?
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
I was like in the middle of a sentence. Wow. I mean, I really was in the middle.
Wasn't that in your Steve Harvey memo?
Oh, yeah. Well, he hasn't sent it out yet.
Let me finish my sentence is the first one.
That's amazing. What an idea.
I mean, really, I'm in the middle of a sentence. Do you understand this now?
Not only a sentence, but a sentence is wrapping,
Wrapping up
a
the
segment.
thing. Let me illustrate. Nikki, wrap up the segment.
So I just want to thank you guys. We're gonna.
It
come
was
back
the
and
fact. It was with the blind guy. Remember with Paul McCartney.
Stevie.
Do you see now? This is like role playing.
That's right. I see.
Yeah.
Like when I would go,
Like Rick role
like in Dare, and you would do like role play in front of the class.
Hey, buddy,
Yeah.
want to smoke pot? It's cool.
The reason you did that is so the children in the room would
Did it
sort of
work?
would understand and sort of go like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense to me. I'm now seeing that played out in front of me. So I know how to behave. So I'm doing that now for you, so you can see how your behavior looks when you're outside of your own head.
I still smoke pot, so.
He's a conversation hijacker. Thanks.
I understand, Mr. Matthew.
Is it okay if I toss a break?
Please do.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What was I saying?
Signed up for something. You're going to tell us.
I signed up for something because of the listeners. I read something a listener said,
Okay.
and now I know what we're going to do next.
Nice.
Okay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
And welcome back to the program. What a wonderful show we have for you today. Thanks for
excuse me.
spending some time with us today. You know, we have the best listeners in all of podcast histories. You know about that, right? You heard about that? Yes. We're the best listeners.
True.
In fact, they started a Facebook group called Straight Talk with Ross. Straight Talk, STWR. How do you find it if you want to find Straight Talk with Ross Facebook
Just
group?
Search it.
Search it, it's there.
that, yeah.
And it's filled with all these people who listen to our show and talk to each other and break
Love
down
it.
the episodes. And they're so amazing and supportive. And I've always been like, I really want to join it. But like, if I join it and I use, because you can only join with your personal account, then my
Right.
personal account will be on there. And I'll have to deal with add me. And then it occurred to me, that I don't even know how to add people. I don't know how to do that. Like when people ask you to be your friend on Facebook, I don't know where that is.
Oh,
To
okay.
approve
What are you,
people?
97?
I don't know where it is. And so I realized it wouldn't be a problem, so I joined.
Yay!
And it's
good.
great. I read
Wonderful.
everything on
So
there.
That's
fun,
fantastic.
right?
That's a
I love
great
it.
group. They're so funny too. They're
They're so amazing.
amazing. They're
right?
wonderful and so kind and funny and great
And
witty.
bright, and that I'm like, why wasn't I reading this all the time? Because there's so much, like, you guys have ideas for content, right? You should do this, and I'm like, that's a great idea. We should. So keep those ideas coming if you're on that Facebook group, because you are so smart and so fun. And Shannon actually posted something, because sometimes they converse about stuff that's not necessarily about the show, which
Right.
is so
I love
fun
that.
too,
So
right?
supportive.
And Shannon wrote something. She goes, let's share our fun hobbies and pastimes. And hers is something that I wanted to make Nikki do.
It's gross, and I scroll past it every time I look at it.
So I want Nikki, you to do this, and you know how, like, you know when Tara Lipinski was in here and her and Johnny Weir do commentating on figure skating, right?
Yeah.
And you sort of like, and a beautiful double axel, and you sort of like you comment on what you're seeing, you know.
Yeah.
So almost like if I remember driving home in my dad's truck when the Seahawks game was on, we would listen to the game, and those sometimes there's nothing better. Like it's almost better to hear it on the radio, and they're
yeah.
like, it's a 20, it's a 10, it's about he's going all
Yeah,
the way,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, oh, on TV they don't say that, or they just go touchdown
right.
because they know you're seeing it.
Yeah.
So it's better to hear it.
Yeah, I'm actually like obsessed with those commentators.
Great,
They're
yeah.
so funny.
So what her obsession is what we're gonna do now, and Nikki's
Scared.
gonna watch it and then do commentating for us. Shannon loves watching pimple popping on YouTube.
that is gross.
Okay. Okay, so would you go
Yep.
to
Got it.
youtube.com
Sure will.
and
Love this.
search like pimple popping or cyst popping?
That's Shannon, our Mormon mom, right?
This was Shannon. Is Shannon? I don't want to say her last name. That's our Mormon mom?
Yeah.
Shannon the Mormon mom. Great. Of course, I was drawn to her. All right. So let's play it, Nikki, and just tell us what we're seeing. Tell us
Okay.
what we are seeing.
Well, I just
okay?
YouTubed pimple popping, and it's like a montage. All right, we have an old man with a giant red, sort of an open wound, kind of a cyst on his back, and we have a doctor with no gloves on his hand or
Okay.
utensils, just going straight for it with his fingers, and he's got a dirty rag next to him that he's picking up, deciding to use the rag. Oh, and they're on a back porch with some cheap furniture. Oh God! And he's squeezing. He's squeezing he's squeezing the cyst, and there's ooze, and it's squirting out like a fountain. It is dripping down his back. There is blood. It is white. No one is ever going to use that rag again. Oh my God, that's disgusting and amazing at the same time. And it is now an open wound.
Okay, let's stop it. And the reason I ask is because, you know, I was very brave and opened up about my infected finger issue last week on the podcast.
Oh, God.
And I occasionally will watch these pimple popping videos that are so disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, every once in a while I get sucked in. Have you ever had like a cyst or a big thing like that like I've never in my I've been lucky enough to have even in puberty I had good skin, so I didn't have like anything like that where you squeezed it and it hit the mirror or anything like that.
yeah, I've had them.
Have you ever, Mark, is it like that? I would imagine you had some sort of cyst, something like that. I have to believe that you did. I believe it.
I think everybody at some points had like a whitehead or something.
No, but I'm talking about bigger than that. Something like when you squeeze it would hit the mirror or something, like a thick sort of
Yeah.
pimple thing happened, or a thick cyst,
Such
almost like a
gross
cottage
conversation.
cheesy sort of yogurt.
I'm sure, especially like an infection thing or something. Yeah.
You've had something. CJ, have you ever had a zit like that or anything?
Yes, I've had. Well, you know, being of the more fair complexion.
Yeah.
And my hair gets a little coily, especially as a kid when I let it grow out. So I would get razor bump, but I didn't know what they were. I wouldn't know what an ingrown hair was. So one time I went to a barber, and he was like, "I can take care of this," and I was like, "All right, sure." And so he went in and got a tweezer, and then pulled out this hair that was like like this, and it was just coiled up so much, and then when he squeezed it, it shot out.
Good.
And I've been addicted to put, like, if I ever get one, I'm like, Yes.
That is the most amazing, satisfying thing I've ever heard.
It was like
So
a ribbon of skin in my face.
What did it look like before he
Amazing.
did that? Was it just like a big pimple or something, like a bump?
Like, yeah, it was like a bump, so I just was like, oh, there's a bump on my face, so I'm just going to rub alcohol on it until it goes away.
Right.
But
Yeah.
the whole time, it's a long hair that keeps growing in there because
So-
it's underneath the skin.
And you watched him do it, and you were like, "Oh my God!" As he pulled that out.
It was the most amazing thing ever. It was really
Wow, I never heard of that before.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
I've had
It's
friends
amazing.
that actually, a friend of mine that I used to live with, a roommate, and the reason why I know because he's a porn star.
Ooh.
He
I
got
didn't know
one.
this, that you had a porn star roommate.
Yeah, and this was in New York. So he had one on where his pubic hairs grow,
Okay.
right? So they had to go in and pull it out, and it popped. But because it was infection in there, they had to dig a hole in there and then stuff it with gauze. And so he had to walk around with a hole.
I take it he didn't work that
Slow
way.
down business a little bit.
That's what I was thinking.
Time down.
No blowjob.
I also love how CJ says
Goes.
gauze.
Yeah.
Gauze?
Gauze.
FOMO? I
Gauze.
don't. Yeah,
Yes.
gauze.
Gauze. You want that gauze in your crotch? Wow.
Oh my God.
Thank you for sharing that story.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, that's
That-
appalling.
yeah.
If you have any of those stories, you guys, of anything like that, the number, if you want to call right now, is 213-973-ROSS, 213-973-7677. If that doesn't work, the backup number is 424-253-0504. J-Rod's going to put that number up on the screen right now. So, Nikki, anything like that?
No, but I'm a picker, and
A picker.
I have tools that can pick. So what I do is I lance it with a needle.
What?
Yeah.
I've never in my life.
I don't just
Wow.
pop a zit because that's how you damage the skin.
Right.
But I lance it with a needle, and then I take a blackhead and I push down on the screen, and sometimes it'll pop so far that it hits the mirror, and it's super rewarding.
Yeah.
It really
Problem
is.
is, I don't stop there. I keep kind of digging, and then I have to put gauze and things. But no, I don't have to do that. But I'm pretty obsessed with poking and popping. If I see a stranger with a white head, that's all I can see. Like I'm staring at the person's white head.
And do you
I'm
want to pop
obsessed.
it?
Want to pop it so bad. So I've had some where you squeeze and you're like, there's nothing in there, and then finally you get the knuckles and you squeeze and it goes boom, and it hits the mirror. Super rewarding.
So I don't think you should do any of that. I've never done. I think you should have something removed, just like a big cyst on your back, or like what CJ had, the thing, right? But like if you have a zit, you should just let it live its life. I don't touch it.
that's so sweet.
Let it let it do its
Have
thing.
you stretched your nose skin and seen like sometimes?
Oh, that's fun to do.
That's good, right?
That's good. The blood,
I'm kind
yeah.
of
Wait,
slightly
what?
addicted
Stretch
to
your
that.
nose?
Like when you get a facial, I love. So when you get a facial, I
Right.
always ask to hold a mirror so I can watch because I like that. I love that I just said don't do anything, and then
then
when
you
I
go,
saw when I get a facial, but I'm not doing it. We have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name and tell us about pop and shit. What's
Hi,
poppin'?
this is Brian from Oregon.
Okay, hi.
And I had a massive cheek infection after I got my wisdom teeth out.
Inside your mouth.
And-
Inside?
My cheek was the size of a golf ball.
Okay.
And so I went back to the oral surgeon, and he pushed and pushed on it. And you can imagine how bad your finger hurts with the infection. And I almost shot out of my seat from the pain.
Oh my
He
god.
then proceeded to lance my cheek from the inside.
Oh, from the inside.
No numbing, and pushed the pus out into my mouth with no suction. He soaked up the pus with gauze. I can still taste it when I talk about this story. It was absolutely disgusting.
Oh my
It is
god.
really- he kept his balls. I wanted to rip his balls off. It hurt so
amazing.
bad.
Okay,
And
Mark
then
asked a
pus all over my
question
mouth.
that I was going to ask, and Mark, you have to keep. Mark takes his headphones off when it gets close, but you have to leave them on for this. You have to. You ask the question, you gotta leave them on for the answer.
What's it taste
Wait,
like?
do we want to make any predictions? What it tastes like? I'm going to predict.
Salty.
I predict a salt, but a little sweetness in it. I'm predicting like a little like
Copper.
Copper.
It's like sour and like garbage.
You know, like a feta is like salty.
Ew.
Like a-
Ew. I think like copper, like blood.
Okay, let's hit it. What is it, darling?
Nikki is the closest. I mean, it was sour and disgusting, and what I had to guess would probably taste like.
I know my.
It was terrible.
I love that you called in with the story. Thank you.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, I love you guys. Thank
She's
you.
like, all right,
We're all
bye.
sitting here. We're all
pretty
sitting.
amazing,
Are you
though.
all sitting here thinking like, what if that happened to me? Like, would you just vomit?
I hope that people are still listening to this episode.
This is all your body's work. Like
This
we're
is
just
not things people like. I hope nobody was eating breakfast when they're listening to this.
No, but it happens, and when you get older,
Yeah, or like a
even
cheese
more stuff
Danish.
starts to happen.
Mark, stop
I'm
making it
so
gross.
excited about
Ugh.
this, but like I feel like I have to rock because I'm
Yeah.
like having a
I'm really,
reaction.
Brienne,
I feel
thank
like
you
I
for
need
that
to
story.
shower.
Same. I'm really just sitting there thinking about that, and I don't like it. I do not like that. We all need to be really grateful for our health right this very minute, because
Right.
I don't
Right,
like
right.
that at all.
I had an impacted wisdom tooth once where there was a hole in it and I didn't know it. So everything, this was a long time ago, like when I was a teenager, everything I was chewing and eating was going down into the jawbone. And I didn't know it, but I had pain, but I thought I just needed a cavity filled or something, but there was a hole, so it was going in. So basically there was such a bad infection, they had to remove the entire tooth and push and squeeze all that stuff out, and it was like food and stuff that was in there for who knows how long.
I don't wanna ever
and
think
then
about it.
they had to give me an implant. So I have 2 implants on each side of my mouth where they drill into your jaw and screw a tooth. So I have 2 teeth back here.
How bad did that
Yeah.
hurt? Did that
It
all
was
hurt?
miserable. I was miserable.
They could numb you for that? at
Or
all?
knock you out.
They numb you for it, but you still feel the vibration of your
Ugh.
jaw. And
Yeah.
you're just,
Couldn't do it.
Everything's so tender because you're in so much pain. So I could understand her story.
I just had my wisdom teeth taken out recently. We'll not end, but we'll wrap this up on here. And
people are like, I have the computer on mute. Let me know when this
no,
is
it's not
over."
gross now, but I'll
Okay.
tell you. So I had all 4 wisdom teeth, but then I eventually got them all taken out. But the first one was it cracked, right? And it was open nerve, right? So emergency, I had to go, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I need it out right now. And they're like, okay, we can take it out right now. And I'm like, put me under there because I'm so nervous. Like I've never had surgery. I never had any. I'm like, just put me under. Like I don't want any. And they're like, we can't put you under because like you've eaten today and you have to like fast like 12 hours. So you can wait and come back like tomorrow or like evening when we have an opening. And I'm like, the pain was so bad. I go, take it out. So they numb me and the half tooth. And I was awake for them pulling out and it cracking. And they're like,
Did you have the gas? Did they give you the gas?
not the gas, nothing.
shots.
Just not, and you could
Always
and he,
ask for the
stood-
gas.
We have
Always
another
ask for the
caller.
gas.
Dare we answer it?
Exactly.
Okay,
No.
caller, we're gonna pick up. Oh my god. Oh god.
Hello?
Hi. Tell me what?
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
I don't have a story. My name is Greg, aka Cecilia.
Okay, Cecilia. I was like nervous.
Cece.
I was nervous you had another pussy story like that. I
Yeah.
couldn't take another
I was
one.
going to ask you to tell
No.
Ross that you were calling
No,
to say
you're
call.
good.
No pussy story.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there a pussy
What's
story?
up?
But I'm calling because Bagsy told me to call last week and I missed it.
Last week. Oh, they're catching on.
CC,
Oh.
yeah, he's another straight talker. You're amazing. He's so supportive. In fact, does drag. And I'm trying to get him to audition for Drag Race.
You should.
Yeah, but he's a big fan of the show.
Your name is Cecilia. That's your drag name?
Yes.
Great
break
drag
hearts?
name.
Cecilia Grace.
Cecilia Grace.
He's
Listen,
wonderful.
I ran into at DragCon a couple weeks ago. I ran into our great friend Cookie Elefante. There's a picture I think
saw
on
that.
our social
Yeah.
media, but tricky.
Yep.
And I have to tell you, Cookie Elefante's never looked better. In terms of
Nice.
like, she's always been great, but like I go, oh my gosh, she's stepping everything up. She looks really great. She's doing well. We got to get Cookie Elefante back in here,
Yeah,
don't you
we
think?
do. Mhm.
For sure.
We should have like, you know how some shows have a house
Definitely.
band? We should have Cookie like play us in and out of commercial breaks. It's a good idea, right? Don't you think?
I need a bigger
So-
studio.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Yes.
Are you coming to DragCon New York?
Am I coming to DragCon New York? Am I coming to DragCon New York, Mark?
You do not have plans right now.
Not yet. Maybe I would love to. I love DragCon. If you're there, I hope
You
to see you.
definitely should come.
Thank you, honey. I hope to see you. Thank you, Cecilia, for calling in. Speaking of, here's
Thanks,
just
Cecilia.
a touch of Cookie Elefante playing us out. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Flying a shin. Cookie Elefante. Welcome back to the program. That is Wrecking Mark by the great Cookie Elefante. Mark, you are wrecking the show because you're leaving.
I know. I have to go because we have childcare during the week, and usually on Tuesday she's prepared to stay late.
Don't need all the details. She's got to go.
Gotta go.
So
Bye.
thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
You came in like a wrecking Mark, and you left the same way.
Good to see you, Mark.
Good to see you.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mark. Here he's taking off his headphones. We're watching you.
So good.
I could watch him do everything. I just like to see. He's gonna check his phone. We got out of a cab once. He was on his phone calling someone. He goes, "Motherfucker, what? Where's my phone?" He was calling someone.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
Bye.
Don't spill your soda.
Are you gonna play the karaoke video?
Why don't we save that? Do you want to stay and play that?
Let's save it. Let's a deep tease.
Okay. You sure you don't want to? Because I can. Do you want to hear yourself? This is Mark karaokeing. Okay, so let me just send this. So we tell them the story really quickly.
He's like, my children can be without care.
I know. Look, he sits right back to you.
Tell the story, Mark.
So we almost every time we go to New York, we find someplace where, because when I get drunk, I like to sing, and I sing badly, but I like to get the audience involved. So last time we were there, I did piano bar, and then after it was after. Right? Wasn't it after?
It doesn't matter. Just tell them the story.
Anyways, so we were out on Tuesday night, and we came to a bar, and I saw that it had a drag queen performing, and it said karaoke, so it was a karaoke hosted by a drag queen. So Ross signed me up, and I did. It's so cheesy, but everybody gets into it, so go ahead and play it.
I can't get it on my computer, so I can just sort of...
Okay.
That's good. That'll work.
Oh, wait. I think I did just get it on my computer. Beautiful. All right, here's Mark. Sing.
There are other people singing, right? No.
I mean, yeah. You're a hit. Listen to this note. Yeah, that's you singing karaoke.
That was good. You were committed.
I told him he needs a different song choice because, like, that song came and it's gone again, and I think he needs. And you need another song
is an
choice.
audience
Like, what
participation
about
song.
each morning I wake up before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. That'd be a great song to do karaoke.
I kind of like Tiny Dancer too.
Too long. It's 7 minutes long. It's too long.
Is it too long?
Too
7
long.
minutes?
Every time it starts, I go, "Oh my God, smoke 'em if you got 'em." It's a long fucking song.
Oh, that's right, because there's a big interlude in the middle of it.
It's a
That's
whole
why.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
I'll figure it out. I just like to find something that's an audience participation
Like Material
song.
Girl.
Well,
I
in
can
fact,
see you doing
just
that.
quickly,
Oh,
can we
that's a
think
good
of
one.
Material Girl?
I
That'd
think
be
that's
a
a
big
good
hit.
one.
Material
Straight
Girl.
up. Straight up.
Say
Yeah.
a prayer. Say a little prayer.
Oh, yeah.
Little prayer. And you said what? Straight up now tell me?
Yeah.
Straight up
Yeah.
now tell me you really want to love me forever. Oh, oh, oh.
No, because you need a chorus that be like Piano Man. See, people sing along. That one, people sing along. Don't stop believing.
Do you wanna add-
And
we
I
have-
like a song that builds.
Okay, we have one more slot. We're gonna have the audience vote what your new karaoke song is. So far, it's "Material Girl," "Say a Little Prayer for Me," "Straight Up," "Now Tell Me," or Mark. Add one more.
I know Diana had told me a song and I forgot what it was.
Mark one time did "Sailing
Carry
Away."
a laser.
Carry a liaison.
Slam.
Give me one song, Mark. You've got to go. The nanny's waiting. The nanny. That's a great one. Mark.
I'm gonna stick with Tiny Dancer. I know
It's too long, but I'm putting on. Okay, wait. The audience will vote, and then next week you'll do that for us. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's exciting.
All right, darling,
okay.
go. Please
Bye.
leave. Everyone, just watch him go. Watch him move. He's so graceful. I could watch him move. I can watch him move all the time.
Mark.
Bye,
Did you hear
darling.
my middle finger?
Bye, darling.
Bye,
Bye,
Mark.
darling. Bye. well, I gotta get help because Danny could usually on Tuesdays you could do it, but it's a different this time. And I said, I'll be on the 6th. She's gotta be this. I said, I'll be there. I told Diana she's gotta work, so I gotta go.
You know,
thanks, Mark.
when I was painting, I went back and listened, from the beginning to the podcast.
No, you did not.
I have been
Started
listening
episode
to
1.
Episode 1. And I have to say, the Mark voice is. I used to be a tour guide on the double-decker bus in Hollywood in the 80s.
Nice.
Yeah,
cool.
it was called the Hollywood Fantasy Tour, and I always told everybody I was the fantasy part of the tour.
Cute.
But yeah, so I became friends with people on Hollywood Boulevard, and there was a street clown named Bananas, and he talked like gush 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 bananas, gush 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 bananas.
But was it Mark?
It could have been Mark.
Gush 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 bananas.
So I don't know what the gush gush was, but it went. So then he'd have like Tourette's syndrome. He'd go gush 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 bananas. You got a quarter over there for me, sir? Fuck you. Fuck gush 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 bananas. Gush 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 bananas.
Are you sure it wasn't Mark?
I think he's.
You sure it wasn't me? Because that's what I would be doing.
But why the
Imagine.
gush gush?
By the way, if I wasn't on TV and didn't have this podcast, I'd be in a clown
Hollywood
outfit going
clown.
kiss, 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 bananas, bananas, kiss, kiss, bananas, kiss, 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 kiss.
Isn't that just so good? I love
Wow.
him so much because he's the Tourette's. You got a quarter over there, sir? I don't got one. Fuck you.
Fuck
Gush,
you.
gush, gush, bananas.
So can we put that out there on our Twitter? We're going to take a break real quick. We're going to put it on our Twitter right now. What song should be Mark's new karaoke
I've
song?
got some
We're
good
going to update on that.
suggestions, yeah.
Okay, well, more Straight Talk when we come back. Do something.
This is Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Yes, okay. Hi, we're talking in the middle of that. Hi. Welcome back to the program, everybody. Mark's gone. Mark's gone. I miss him. We'll put that up there. And will we miss Mark for the rest of the show? Yes, we will. Yes, Liza said it best.
Yes. Okay, wait. Ross, I saw something recently where you said you wanted to have lunch with Liza and try to how to figure it out, right?
I just know.
What did you tweet? Or
Well, it was
what was that?
my flight attendant when I went to New York recently knew Liza or something and knew that I love Liza, and I said, well, I need you to help orchestrate a lunch for me because I need to meet. I've interviewed Liza. She said, "She's like, congratulations on your success," like that to me, and I was like, but I need more time. That was just like a kind moment in passing. I one time saw her walking in New York, and I followed her into the restaurant, and I sat and ordered soup and pretended to eat soup as I watched her talk to a friend.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, so I was on an episode of Arrested Development.
Oh,
And it's
my
on
God.
the Netflix. So we had I danced on it. I used to be a dancer. So they hired us to do this whole thing on one of the episodes where we were dancers in a rehab.
Yes.
And Liza was there that day.
Okay.
And she got out of her golf cart with a long cigarette.
Smoking still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, and then
She hasn't read the news. That's bad for you.
she still smokes.
She don't give a shit.
So
I'm
we-
Liza.
So we were all just, stunned. I mean, oh my God, it's Liza Minnelli.
She looks great.
She looks
In
great.
the Liza way, right?
She,
Looks
yeah, in the
great.
Liza way, she
Yes.
looks great. And so we did the scene and
Kiss,
we
kiss, I'm
rehearsed
sorry.
it. And
I
then
said
we,
yes, but I meant to say yes. Okay.
And so we did the scene. We rehearsed and shot the scene, and she sat right in front of us. There was just like 5-6 of us dancers, and watched us dance. Then I'm thinking, how many dancers in the world get to have Liza Minnelli watch them dance?
Did she critique you at all?
Yes. So afterwards, she watched every person she watched us, and we were all like, "Oh my God, Liza Minnelli's
Right.
watching us." She said, "Good job, guys." That's all she said. But it wasn't like a "good job, guy." It was "good job, guys."
Good job, guys.
It was harsh. It was like "good job."
Like, I know I've been in the trenches.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But I like that.
I think
she turns on the Liza.
I think my impression of Liza, no nonsense, talking to dancers, is almost better than my Liza on stage.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Liza on stage!
Yeah.
And then, nice job.
Okay, good.
Nice job, guys. Just, I've been there.
You got that.
You
That's
really
exactly what I was trying to say.
I've done all those moves before. You're doing a damn good job. Right?
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job,
Good
guys.
job, guys.
Real good.
It's pretty accurate.
Right?
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm not going to bullshit you here. That's tough what you're doing.
Yeah.
But it's real good.
We gotta figure out how to get you on Arrested Development.
How do I keep coming with all these hit impressions? One after another.
Well, I don't know about all these hit impressions. I didn't say plural. This made me win.
That's funny.
It's tough.
How about your Casey Kasem's good? Okay, there's 2.
I'm great at this.
2. That's only 2. What's the other one? What are the
Jessica
other ones?
Tandy is a great
My
one.
Jessica Tandy.
Oh, no.
Hoke, you're my best friend.
That's a great
It's a
one.
great
That's probably
one.
like
Okay,
my
there's
favorite.
3.
Yeah.
Who else?
Morgan Freeman.
Do it.
I'm just trying to drive you to the stove.
No, that's not Morgan
No?
Freeman. No.
The all from Driving Miss Daisy. What about
Well,
You
two
do
people
Belle.
in the movie.
I loved when you go and you're walking in the neighborhood and you said you were like
Good
Belle.
day,
Yeah.
bonjour.
Who's that?
It's Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I know I do in celebrity impressions. I do them for Taya all the time. I'm really it's throwing at me. Oh, Heidi Klum in Fashion, you're either in or you're out. Yeah? Cher. Oh, no, I don't do Cher. I
don't
can
do
sing
Cher.
Dark
Barbra
Lady.
Streisand?
Barbra Streisand. Oh. That's good, right?
What about Britney Spears?
No, I don't do Britney Spears.
Okay.
Throw them out. You're giving me all women. Come on, man.
okay. I'm sorry.
Give me someone. Give me a challenge.
Brad Pitt.
No,
Boring.
come on.
Nothing
Boring.
there.
Catherine Hepburn. Add it. 5. That was Catherine Hepburn.
But
Give
the
me
women,
older.
I'm trying to think of men.
Anthony Hopkins.
Mm-mm.
Oh, why are you just going to say no?
No.
Okay.
Can't do him.
The women are more distinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Taya knows the impressions I can do. Oh, Nellie Olson from Little House on the
Love it,
Prairie.
love it, love
My family has carpet. Put it on there.
That's not.
6.
No, that's fine.
Go
no, I'm not
fuck
gonna-
yourself, Nikki Boyer.
CJ, should I give him that one?
Yes.
No.
Thank
Yes.
You. No, 5.
Can you say it
You're at
again,
5.
Nellie?
Yes. 6, Nikki.
No, do Nellie Olson again.
What was the name? I had this idea for a business where I would call do my celebrity impressions and do the voicemail for
Yeah.
people, like and I had a.
reached.
Let's call Taya real quick. She's probably busy.
What about Dolly?
But no, hold on. What was the name of it? It was Celebrity. No, it was really bad. Hold on. Let's just call Taya. I'm sure she's busy. She's busy. I know it. I know she's. I know.
Hi there.
Oh my God! I don't want to interrupt you. 2 seconds.
I was actually going to interrupt you. I just
Wait. We're on the air. No. I just didn't want you to say anything.
came back negative.
Yeah. So save that. But do you remember? Because you know how great I am at celebrity impressions, right?
Of course, yes.
Yes. Do you remember? Can you remember some of the celebrity impressions that I can do?
I was just thinking the other day how not many people know this is a real deep cut that you can do. Donna Karen. The fashion designer,
Yeah.
introducing her own website.
So one time we were watching the news and like Donna Karen was being interviewed. This is like in 2002 because she had a website and that was like news because it was early, right?
Right.
And so I would always do this for Taya, like Donna Karen. She had a video on her website. Ready? Hello, I'm Donna Karen, and this is DonnaKaren.com.
I mean, uncanny.
I think we're still at 5.
If I didn't know it was you, I would be like, oh my God, that's Donna Karen.
So, do me a favor. Do you remember I had that idea where I would do celebrity impressions, but then I would do your voicemail as that celebrity? It was a business.
Yes.
Was it Celebrity Impression? What was the name of the company?
I think it was Celebrity.
No, it was worse than that. But you can't remember any other celebrities that I can do?
You can do Britney.
Oh, I can't. Wait, what was my Britney? It was like, hi, y'all. What was it? I would come down the stairs and do it.
Let's hear it.
For Taya. I can't remember. It was like, hi, yeah, I'm Brittany. It was like nothing. It was bad, but that was good. Any others?
Morgan Freeman.
Of course, Morgan Freeman, but they didn't take that one. Yonder Piggly Wiggly. No? No.
No. God, I can't think. You had a whole.
Sally Field?
He only has 5, Taya.
Oh, when you fly on a plane with me, I can do an impression of Laura Ingalls on a plane not knowing what's going on.
Okay, let's see.
No, it's like while everything happens, and when you're taking off, I like freak out, like, why am I in the air? What's going on? Because they didn't have planes yet.
Oh my god.
That's my best celebrity impression ever.
It's so good, and you just kind of came up with it on the fly.
I do Liza not wanting to give away a kiss.
Yes, or Liza loading up her hands with kisses.
Or like I was doing kisses in the air as Liza for Taya.
What about
we would do road trips. We'd drive back and forth in Washington a lot growing up, and so I'd be like, would you be like kiss her like, well, don't want to let it go. No, I'm not letting it go.
You do Barry Manilow receiving applause.
Oh, I do Barry Manilow receiving applause. I forgot about that.
Okay.
It's not audible, but if you could watch it on people watching on video. Hold on, Tay, I've set you down 1 second. So clap for me. I'm Barry Manilow.
Oh my god.
He acts surprised that you're clapping, and then he goes, I'm just kidding, I'm not surprised. I'm Barry Manilow. So do it again. Ready? That's a great one.
That was a good one.
Hilarious.
That's great.
That was a good
Taya,
one.
thank you for remembering
good.
that one.
My pleasure. I hope you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not listening right now. I can't wait
Well,
to listen.
and then sorry, Mark just texted me. He's in a car listening right now. Of course, the celebrity impression that came out of this show that everybody knows so well. Ready? Who is this? Hi, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Enjoy the show.
I mean,
That's okay, I'll give you 6.
Celine Dion
That's
when
6.
I met her.
Okay,
Dion.
enjoy the show.
Enjoy. Hi, folks. Taya, you've done it again.
We love you, Taya.
Oh, and I set him up. You knock him down.
I can't wait to call you back and hear what you're going to tell me.
Yeah, no shit.
It's pretty great. It's not a Donna Karen impression, but it's pretty good.
Okay, thank you so much. It's no Donna Karen. Well, they all can't be. I love you, honey.
No, let me do. Bye.
Okay, bye. So Taya's got to go. Speaking of, we've got to go as well.
I love these shit
what
shows.
A fun
So much fun.
mess
It's so
shit
much
show.
fun.
Okay, so can I get an update on Mark's karaoke song? Any votes so far?
No vote yet.
No,
Nobody gives
but
a
it's on Twitter.
It's a thing.
Oh, we have to
Because-
post it. Yeah,
yes.
we'll let you know.
I didn't want to put it
We'll
all
let
on
you know.
blast. I'm like,
Oh, funny. What a mess.
we have a
All
whole.
right.
We're like fast forwarding through time here.
Yes, all right. We're taping this one early, so that's why. Don't out yet. The illusion of,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
understand. Okay, if you want to follow Fagsy on social media, how would they do that, darling?
At Fagsy Malone everywhere.
At Fagsy Malone
Yeah.
anywhere, and artbyb.net.
artbyb.net.
So great.
Please, so great.
thanks.
You are such a great artist.
Thank you.
Nikki Boyer is Nikki Boyer on Twitter and Nikki BTV. CJ is CJ Life, CJAYLYFE. Mark is Bobby Little Monkey. I'm Hella Ross on Airting, and the show is Butcher Key.
Butcher Key.
We're straighttalkwithross.com. If you are listening to this episode, just know that you can go back and watch it as well on straighttalkwithross.com, because we did these two weeks. We've done little short episodes.
Yeah.
Sorry, give me a break. We recorded them at the same time, and we rolled video on everything, so you can watch them both as well if you're one of our viewers on the website as well. Okay? Deal?
Fun!
We'll get back to normal very soon. Thanks so much, everybody, for bearing with us, and thanks for being a place and source of light in this world. We just adore you. Good? Did I forget anything?
Nope.
Bye!
Bye.